We are on session 161.
Yeah,
We have Robert up for scribe today, if you're okay with that.
I think I'll pass this time.
All right, Anvir, you would be next.
Sure.
Okay. Anvir as scribe. Eldwin was the previous scribe, obviously. He is out feeling sick. Didn't really post too much of a journal entry. Does someone want to read his journal entry to give us a quick recap?
Or I can do that.
Okay.
Beginning on the 43rd of summer, 1 p.m. Robert and Eldwin get together to set up a trap on the door with a crossbow. Eventually, a devil opens the door and gets shot by said trap. We engage with 4 white abyssals and quickly dispose of them. While Eldwin and Asira are collecting the essence from them, some Cambians spot us and we get into another fight. The two sides fling powerful spells against each other until the devils are defeated, but the party is heavily wounded.
All right, thank you for that recap.
I don't think we were
So,
that heavily wounded, were we?
some people were. Eldwin took a pretty big chunk of damage.
No, I just didn't see any wound markers again.
I think he went down, didn't he?
No,
I don't
he
think he did.
he got withered by a powerful, I think it was like Finger of Death or something, which did like
Okay.
60.
Yes.
That's right.
But he didn't go down, he just was really
Good.
hurt. Oh, and those of you who have HP damage, you might have to re-enter it because it's showing up on your tokens as -17 instead of actually.
Yeah, that was happening last time. I don't know why that was doing it.
Hey,
If for some reason it does it
you don't have
in
any hit
between,
points.
Mine
Why
looks
is that?
good, I think.
Yeah, mine looks
it
normal.
happens to me a lot. I think he's talking about me. That happens a lot for some reason. Sometimes when I edit my hit points, it will delete it from my sheet.
Alright, so you have -17, right?
Yeah, so it'd be like,
Alright, so you just put
Yeah, 84.
-17, and do you remember what you were at?
oh god, that got put at my maximum hit points negative.
Yeah, well, you said you had
No, that's
HP
not
damage,
that's.
right?
I don't have HP damage. That
Oh,
was
so why does it say -17?
so for some reason every now and then when I do the negative thing on the token to just take the damage, it will just stick like that, and I
You-
can't get rid of it.
Do you hit enter? After you type like -17? If you hit enter, that'll do the math. After you type -17. I don't know why else.
I think we're both editing my sheet.
Alright, well, did you only take the one hit that you were at -17?
Yeah, I was only at negative. I'm at 84.
Okay. I've never heard of
it
that
happens
happening to
every
anyone
now and
else.
It doesn't happen all the time. It usually will happen like when I've taken damage and then before my turn we come to this screen again, and I don't know why.
Yeah. Alright, well, so what exactly, so do you type 81 minus 11 in the green thing? When you're doing like subtracting HP, or do you just type minus, like for Voli there, it says 81 minus 11. Do you type that in, or do you just type minus 11?
I just add -11 and usually it will just do the math and take it away.
Alright. Oh, whoops. 81. So -11. So yeah, he's at 70. Okay. Alright, so we do have, with people missing, room for allies. Do you want to bring in your captain, buddy? to kind of bolster
he's
the
not
party. a bit.
very good.
Yeah, but it's better than
Well-
nobody.
I guess.
Is that accurate? The Dosha
Wait, no,
has 4
he
levels
said
of
he-
exhaustion?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
think so, actually, yeah.
Dosha is
I-
not able to. Well, I mean, I guess you. We said we left Dosha at the ship because he was very
Oh, that's
wounded.
fine. I was just wondering if the 4 levels was actually accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think technically he'd be at 3 now because I don't think it ever got changed after.
All
a
right,
long
so
rest.
yeah, you might be right because this, might not have been edited here. So yeah, I think he's at 3 because he rested the night. But yeah, he is pretty wounded, which is why he was left behind.
Yeah, -6 to every roll is not indicative to doing well.
So I guess, yeah, the captain has his revolver, which is actually.
It's my revolver, which I take back.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then you wouldn't have a revolver if you took it back. But he does have his slam attack. Does anyone want to play him, or do you want to just keep him out of the game?
Up to you guys.
I mean, I'm already playing Volu. I will play him if nobody else will, but I'd rather not play 3 characters.
What is he?
He's the most unique thing about him. He has a CC attack where he can cause fear with his glare. He did have a revolver, but doesn't have that, and he has a slam attack. The other unique thing is he has regeneration, and if he dies, he will come back to life.
Is he a fighter? Or like what's he basically?
Yeah, so he's sort of a regenerating fighter.
He's more of a
Uh,
monster stat block than an actual class plate thing.
Right. I know Lou simplifies the NPCs, but they're still usually kind of basically
Yeah, I guess.
a ranger. Or, yeah, I can play him.
So he is particularly good because of his regeneration, but he also has kind of lower hit points.
Mhm.
So, like, if you keep him from going down, he'll regen up pretty quick because you can't turn off his regeneration.
Okay.
So what I'm
Unless
hearing
there's something that
is-
says they can't regen, like. So is it chill touch?
True.
Yeah,
I think
well,
it's-
if there's an effect that stops life gain, that's the only way to turn it off. All right, so you said you'd play it, Mary?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Where is his character sheet?
I have to give you access. He is under your NPCs. You should see
him
Captain
there.
Orvo now.
I see Volley.
Uh,
I don't.
Let me make sure he's in the right spot then. He might not be.
Yeah, NPCs, Astral Sea, Captain Orvo.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's not under our NPCs, he's on dev.
All right,
Okay.
let me move him then, because he should be with the. He offered to go with you, so yeah, you should see him now under NPCs under party.
Alright, kid.
All right, so and this order looks good the way that we're set up right now in case of random encounter.
Well, I think
Maybe
we're on-
Orvo and
on
Volley
the
switch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're-
no, it probably won't come up unless you're in like a theater of the mind situation. So you're probably fine because it's kind of a dungeon crawl. But does this look okay in case that happens?
I don't have access to this guy's sheet, so I can't tell you how tanky he is, but I don't think Volley in front's the best idea.
Okay.
That's me more questioning. I don't know.
we said the
more
same
asking.
thing last week. We said, "Why is Volley in front?" And then he just stayed in front.
I think we actually argued maybe he should be in front out of the people we did have, but I'm more just questioning: is he better than the other captain than being in front?
The other guy is, as long as he doesn't go down, like he can regen pretty quick. So the trick to playing him is to try to just not have him go down because he regens every turn. So he might not be good as a frontline because he has very low AC.
Okay. No,
Yeah, I mean, I think
then this is fine as is, I think, then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is what it is. We don't have Eldwin, and we don't have what was Sam's
Unfortunately.
tank. Yeah. So LJ was it? Yeah.
Alright. So we just finished up the battle here.
Oh, weird. The map. I'm gonna have to refresh. There's something funky with when you change the
So
map.
like all orange colored and stuff, because that's what
Yeah.
it makes me a lot. That's just my maps all the time.
If
Really?
you zoom in or out, it might fix it. If you're still having the issue.
No. Let me just try refreshing or reloading. See if it changes.
Have you been corrupted with the curse as well?
Yeah, there we go. It was like everywhere that's not currently illuminated, like like parts of the map that are revealed but that we can't currently see in because we're out of sight of them or there's no light or whatever, were like orange. It was so weird. But it's good now.
Yeah, that's just my maps all the time for some reason.
Oh my gosh. Never seen that.
Has been for months.
What browser are you using?
I'm in Fire.
I've had the most luck with Chrome recently. I used to use Firefox, but then with the jump gate changes, it became a little unreliable.
I use them interchangeably, honestly.
Yeah,
I use Chrome because that's what's downloaded on this computer.
yeah. Alright, well, what do you want to do? You had just slain these creatures. The battle had ended, and I think you were concerned because you heard some noises coming from the west area. Unfortunately, you were not able to collect any essences just yet.
Do we need to fall back, or do you guys want to ambush whatever's coming?
Fuck it, we ball. Thoughts?
You want to fight?
Thoughts? Fuck it, we ball.
I mean, if everything is in a straight line in this corridor, it might not be the worst thing to fight. But
Right, fuck it, we ball.
Alright, so...
in that case, I'm hiding behind this corner.
Yeah, I gotta hide behind this corner too.
Alright, so you're staying to confront whatever comes.
I think
Well-
I don't know, Nasira. I'm usually the voice of reason here, but I also see the strategic value of fighting things in a hallway rather than big rooms.
I just worry about us being spread out too much and being ineffective. I don't know.
It is tricky, I will give you that.
Whatever you guys want.
Don't know. Should we
Alright,
just
so-
fall back?
I actually don't have sight through that NPC, Lou.
Oh, well, you don't have to have him out right now. He's
okay.
in the background till battle.
Do we
Yeah.
want to stay near the fire, or do we want to... I mean, do we think that this is a good place to...
Look, I'm not even 100% sure if I'm honest. Do we want to just fall back to the secret room and just be safe?
We can.
Captain
Set another
says
ambush
so.
in the secret room.
Yeah, let's do it.
Not even necessarily set up an ambush, just yeah, good. Run to the
One of these
secret
days they're
room.
going to find us in there, though.
Yeah, they will. And that's the day we make a stand in this bedroom.
Oh, someone grabbed the big
And we
old
all get-
devil sword.
And we all get fireballed 15 times in this tiny room.
The gold devil sword. Was it great sword?
Yeah, it's a great sword. Alright,
I love the name. Big old devil sword.
does anyone want to take that, or are you just kind of leaving it?
I'll toss it in the lava.
Oh, in the lava?
Isn't it just like really surface level lava?
Oh, is it surface level lava? If it's surface level lava, I'll take it and put it in the chest in the secret room.
Alright, sure. So you put it in the chest. So you do hear, after another moment, and then maybe another half a minute to a minute, some noise coming from the area out there. You would see, or you would hear, the door slam open as a familiar creature comes in the room. looking.
And we hold our breath.
I'm just gazing at the people, just like, oh,
Kind of
I can't
quickly
see.
looking around, searching for the group. You fought one of these before. It's not fun. It looks around the group and yells something in Infernal back outside. Doing a quick perception check. And then moving back out. And you would hear more movement out in the hallways. Hearing also this creature kind of running north towards the parapets. So at least for now, you think they have not figured out where you went.
Okay. Hopefully the guy we killed is the only one that knew about the secret room.
how like confusing this must be from their perspective. Where do they keep coming from?
Like guerrilla warfare at its finest, baby.
Through the trees.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
Like, how are you guys feeling? Because let's see. Andre, you have 1 level of exhaustion, right?
Yes. Although a lot of my spells aren't really affected by that.
How are you on resources and spells and such?
I could be a lot better. I do keep forgetting because of my new line of devotion. I technically do keep forgetting that I have an extra 5th level slot because that's how my divine intervention works now. But still,
We could head for the parapets and try and single out the 1 or 2 that went that way and take some more out.
Captain says, what's our goal here anyway? What are we looking to do? Just kill all these devils off?
the main plan is to eventually try and find this scepter that has a crystal that is controlling the thing that shoots down the ships.
Right.
He says, yeah, that
But-
sounds like a good idea.
But there are so many devils in here, we keep just running into battles.
Nods, he says, well, sooner or later, they're going to run out of forces unless they're bringing more in from the hells.
Yeah, we took out maybe 12.5, 24 devils.
He says, are there any portals that they could be using to get more devils?
There was that one we destroyed, but I don't know if they have any other. We haven't gone that far in.
There's a number of areas of this place we haven't seen yet.
So, well, if there are more of them, then we'd have to get rid of those, or else we risk just running into endless foes.
Well, I'm good to press on if you all feel confident, but if we think we need rest, then
I'm not gonna get anything from a short rest, let's put it that way.
Foley says, well, this whole thing just seems crazy to me. I'm, I'm martially trained. Short rests help me recover pretty well, but, I only have so much stamina. I think I'm good if we want to press on. I don't know how many more battles I can do, though.
I can still fight. I'm cool. I'm good with it. Let's do it.
I mean, yeah, it's either hide, retreat, like leave this place, or try and get this scepter.
I just wish there was a way we could give the people dark. I really wish I had my ability to give people dark vision still, because we could probably stealth a little bit easier than figuring out how to carry lights.
It's the captain says, well, it seems like there's at least some areas of this place lit up by the fires and lava.
Yeah.
Let's explore that little hallway to the north of that right off from where we just battled.
The one where we saw the siege engines?
Oh, did we go up here?
I think it was Aurora or something peeked around that corner and they saw the doors. One of the, I think it was the end door, Lou, and they saw those siege engines inside or something.
Yeah.
Well,
This little
if
hallway?
they're unattended, we can destroy them.
The little hallway or the big one?
Wait. Which one? I'm
I was
talking about.
the little one with the four doors.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That very last door, all the way at the tippy top, there were siege engines behind. Apparently.
Okay.
We can
No,
destroy
you're
'em if
thinking
they're
of the
unattended.
hallway after that.
Oh, is it the hallway after that I'm thinking of? Is it this one I'm thinking of?
Yeah, that's the one you're thinking of.
And there's
Okay, in that
also-
case, yes.
And it looks
Uh,
like we also have some doors down here that we never explored when we came in from that direction.
Because I think this one had lava in it. This one.
Oh
I
yeah.
think one had lava and one had growling.
Yeah, well this one was the elemental which Aurora went and freed.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know.
This was the portal.
Yeah. And this is where we hid in the vases. Okay. I guess it
Yeah, we have 3 doors right here. Let's explore these.
that's what I was suggesting was to explore that one.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck
Alright.
it.
Let's move out of here quietly and listen for sounds of movement.
Alright, give
In the hall.
me one moment. Check something.
Probably open my character sheet. Probably a good idea. I'm running a little low on crossbow bolts, by the way.
Okay, sorry, I missed that entire conversation. Oh, I got distracted. What's going on?
We're going to explore these.
Yeah, they're gonna check out up there. Alright, so you open up the door here. It seems like the area is clear for now.
Well, I was listening first, but then yeah, if I don't hear anything, then I would open the door and peek around. And just kind of move as cautiously as we can.
Okay. So you make your way north, keeping an ear out, listening, watching. You do still hear voices coming from somewhere off in the distance,
Okay.
mostly to the north of you, possibly up on the parapets. But you don't see
I'm gonna-
anyone down here.
I'm gonna actually step back and say,
Out of here, I can't see. Hold my hand and guide me.
guys, maybe we should head for the parapets and take out the ones that are up there. There's likely to be a smaller batch of them that went to investigate.
I'm down for a fight.
Because if we move forward and they come back down from the parapets, they might come from behind us.
Do we have any potions that can help us?
Lily says, well, I just worry about attracting more if there were other guards up there. It would be the guards plus whoever went up there.
True. I do have 2 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing. And a potion of invisibility and a potion of water breathing.
Wow, those are really good potions.
Like, I didn't even know she had... I think the water breathing one was back when we were rescuing Scarlet we didn't end up using, but the others I didn't remember to have.
I don't have any potions on me.
Thought we gave you healing potions. Or have you drunk those already?
I have not touched a
See, I
single
think you give
potion.
me potions and then like I forget them and never use them. So here, take a potion of greater healing, Robert. I'll take it out of my inventory.
Ooh, what's the... I'll figure it out when I use it.
I think that's the 4d4 plus 4 one.
Yeah, the greater is 4d4 plus 4. I think there's a magical items tab in the journal that has all the descriptions of magical items you have.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so rooms or parapets?
Oh, and there is a light here, which I don't know if it's showing light. Did you say you have no
It's
light,
not.
Robert?
I can't see. Nope.
Alright, let me... Because technically there would be a light there.
You know I'm always down for a fight.
Alright.
Go pick up your crossbow again.
I already had it picked up.
Oh, it's still on the desk.
Yeah,
Oh,
strong
did you pick it
weapons
up?
and-
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of that.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Will we have to do con saves to get by the fire again?
No, at this point, either you were affected by the heat or not. Unless you go into a square with lava, you're okay.
Right.
Alright, sweet.
All right, let's head up top and see if we can take a few out away from the center of the nest. Unless you guys object, like, I'm down for really.
I don't know. Here's my
Robert
only
loves to
argument.
fight.
Here's my only argument against that is like I feel like at that point we're just thinning ourselves out further
Okay.
before a battle. Like, I'm not saying there isn't merit to it. I'm just saying I can also see the downside to it.
All right, let's go open one of these doors and see what we can find. I'm fine either way, really. I was just trying to make a decision.
Exploration.
All right, and I'm still kind of listening for sounds.
Should we be stealthing right now?
Yes, I thought I was stealthing, but I guess we didn't do rolls, so.
I can say you're walking quietly, that's fine. So yeah, it looks like
Walking,
this
yeah.
hallway has several doors. Looks like they have not been opened in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, you see 3 on the west side and 1 on the east side.
Can Aurora take a look at those? Look for traps.
You can give me perception checks if you want to look for traps.
Oh, then that would be Anvi, right?
Hi.
Alright, Anvi.
Alright, so you take a look at the door, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary. In fact, you would guess this door hasn't been used in a while. It's like kind of locked up and, yeah, maybe forgotten about.
Well, that's a good sign, because that means it's unlikely that the devils come into this hallway very often.
The door doesn't seem too strong. You think you could force it open with a DC 15 strength check.
But I also feel like that would be loud.
Yeah, is it stuck?
It wouldn't be
Or
too
locked?
loud. It's locked. It would be louder to break it down. To like basically knock it open would be like a small thud noise, just like quickly slam
It's like-
into it.
Here, I
It's
can
like
try and lock it.
desecrated enough that it's just more of a like a application of force more than like.
Yeah,
full
go ahead and-
like-
Yeah, it's not a thick doorway.
Well, Robert has these tools, it looks like.
Oh, does he? Oh, well, then you don't even
Yeah.
need to worry. All
Of
right.
course, the pirate can pick locks.
So Robert steps up, pulling out his thieves' tools, and would unlock the door.
Oh, we're at that one. Okay, sorry. I thought we were at the first one.
I
Okay.
assumed he was
I
going
kind
for
of
the
assumed
one
that
you were
too.
looking at.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
I moved up there so that they could get to the door. Because I thought we were going on the first one. Okay.
Alright, so opening the door, you would see kind of looks like an old storage room of some kind. There's a bunch of like old debris, pieces of barrel, maybe crates that are just kind of falling apart. Other than that, this room is pretty empty.
No
But-
crossbow bolts by any chance?
Do you want to search through the pile there?
Yeah, I say we poke around in it a little bit.
Alright, give me perception.
Oh, is it just the one square room?
Seems like it, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you look through the pile, you would find a few things. Looks like a set of blacksmith tools, long forgotten, and some arrows.
Okay.
Everything else seems too old or broken to be of use.
Let's try the other door.
Are you adding the arrows to your character sheet, Nazara?
I didn't pick them up. Did you
I'll
want
pick
them?
up. I'll pick them up. I have a longbow that I don't use, but I'm
I
almost
have
out of crossbow
those.
bolts, so.
I have Dosha's bow, but I'm carrying the arrows +1, and so.
Ooh, plus some arrows. Yeah, let's check out this door right here. Anvir.
Alright,
I'm leaving the
so,
blacksmith tools.
Yeah. Do I have to roll another perception, or you want to just use the last one still?
if you want to look at this one, yeah, give me another perception.
Yeah.
Looks like
Just roll
another
well.
small door. You don't see
32.
anything that looks like a trap.
Alright, try to unlock it. First of all, I check if it's locked.
It is indeed locked. The DC to
Okay.
pick it is 10. To break it open is 15.
Oh, I can't fail this check then, if it's
Alright.
DC 10.
So you quickly unlock the door. This is a
Check it
pretty
out.
simple lock. And it looks like it leads into a small room with more debris. Again, some kind of storage room.
Yeah, I can't
Let's
see in that room.
Yeah, it's
Looks
all
like a mirror.
dark.
I'll have a look around in the refuge.
Okay, give me a perception check. 18.
25. I have advantage from the shield.
All right. So you're looking through here. Oh, excuse me. Looks like there are a couple of things that could be of use.
I'm keeping a lookout while they do that,
Uh,
as best I can in the dark.
Keeping an ear out.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like someone's supplies were left here. Maybe something pilfered from intruders. So there's kind of
Oh, there you go.
an
That's
old
the vault.
backpack with some stuff in it.
The crossbow
from
bolts
the-
are so useful, thank goodness.
Say old world coins. Do I have an idea of how old?
Old world coins are basically any coin that is not of the current civilization. So they're basically gold coins. Some people will trade in them, some people collect them, other people, depending on where you are in the Empire, will arrest you for using them. 'Cause
Damn.
would
But
be
they are still
considered-
gold, so we can always resell
They are
them
made
too.
of gold, yeah, so you can melt them down. I mean, unless you're in the Empire, most people will trade for gold coin, regardless of what's on it.
Do you want me to throw those in the bag?
Yeah. 100 coins.
Oh, you want the bolts?
Most
Yeah, I
of
take
your
them.
most of your currency would be stamped by one of the 4 major empires. So these coins you would not recognize as one of those. But you are in the astral plane, so who knows where they came from.
Are they stamped with the Gith monarch? Thank you for grabbing those bolts for me, Anrin.
Northwards and onwards.
Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, just make sure if you took any of those, just call it out so people don't like double up or something.
I'm putting the coins in the inventory unless someone wanted to grab those.
I think it's just the bolts
And,
that aren't
I'll
getting.
take the flasks as well. Those actually are useful. I'll put those in my
Oh,
inventory.
you'll take them?
Unless you grabbed them.
No, that's fine. I was just making sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
oil can come in handy.
That's fair.
So up here, another door. Again, pretty easy to open.
Is it trapped
So,
Anrin?
Anvir, go ahead, you can take a look at it. So yeah, it looks
27.
like, again, another maybe storage room that has not been opened in a long time. There's a lot of dust that's kind of caked on this. Like maybe they took a look when they first got here and just kind of left it. But yeah, you don't see anything that would make you think this is trapped or guarded by something.
Alright. Push the door open.
You do have to, well, I guess you unlock it automatically and push it open.
They have a DC 10, I do.
Revealing again another room with some debris, like some old shelves that are that fell off the wall there, and just other like wooden stuff on the floor.
My perception's getting put to work today.
Yeah, lots of searching. Taking a quick look,
Ooh, never.
you would find a few things. Here, give me a sec.
Some goggles of night would be really useful right now.
bet they would. All right. Looks like there is a.
The gods boon you, give you a boon. It's dark vision.
You know,
Uh,
I'd be happy with a candle. Just
Yeah, it looks like they're. Well, I'll just type it out. Uh, There is something actually that kind of catches you off guard in here. You find one of the tiles on the floor. Looks like it's a little loose on Veer. If you want to lift it up and look closer.
I kind of want to make sure there's nothing attached to it first. Just lift it up and it blows up.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's any type of trap or anything on it.
In that case, yes, I would lift it up.
So underneath there is looks like a kind of indentation in the stone. There's a very large platinum coin there. You would recognize these as doubloons, the currency of the
Nice.
astral plane.
Nice.
nice find there, Henry.
Other than that, you would just find some rope and a lantern.
Had a balloon.
Yeah, so
these
doubloons
worth
are
a lot?
basically large
It's
platinum
50,
coins.
50 plat.
Yeah,
It's
they're
worth 50
worth,
plat.
they're worth a lot.
Isn't that like 500 gold?
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's a pound of platinum, brother.
How big is it?
I can only imagine.
It's a very big
Can it
coin.
fit in the bag?
Well,
Yeah,
it's only a pound.
Okay. No,
So it's-
I wasn't sure. Like if it's a pound, like how flat is it?
It's like a thicker coin, basically.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's
I
not
wasn't
as
sure
flat.
like if it had the dimensions.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all you would find in here. If anyone wants, just mention that you want to take the lantern or the rope. I assume, Anvir, are you keeping the doubloon, or are you?
I would put it in the bag.
Okay.
And you said that's worth how much gold?
500.
500 gold.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll
It's
stick that in the
50,
bag.
basically 50 platinum.
Okay.
All right.
Robert looks sad as he goes into the bag of holding.
I'll let you
Great.
leave it later.
Brings back some memories of Luton.
All right, one more room. Let's take a look.
That's what you're getting, Chessfools. I can see why you would turn to piracy.
All right. So the last door is actually unlocked. It looks like someone broke in, as the door is kind of busted up a little.
Why I just push it open?
The lock on this door looks a lot better than the others, which might be why they
Oh.
just broke the door down.
So I can just push it open without having to
Yeah.
unlock it.
So the door, as you push on it, opens, creaks open. Another supply room. Quick look, just looks like some more wooden debris in here. As you take a look around, go ahead, give me a perception. 29
Nice rolls, man.
or 30.
The advantage. 30.
You don't see anything of worth in here.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, just kind of looks like it was
Broke
already
the door down,
looted.
took anything that was in there that was valuable.
Yeah.
Who knows? I am a very good looker. I might have found something more hidden, like that tile.
Mm.
So
Yes, you are a looker, Andre.
you would notice, Anvir, as
I
you
worded that way, yes.
walk out of here, the floor at the end of the hallway is slightly sunken in, like it's almost like what would be a good term for it? Like lean, there's
Depressed.
like an incline, kind of going downward, a
yeah,
little,
decline.
or decline maybe.
Yeah,
It's a little odd.
slope.
Yeah, a bit of a slope at the end of the hallway here.
To prove my point. Yeah, I might. Would it be? Yeah, I'd try and see if I could find anything off.
Give me an investigation. If you're trying to figure
Not
out
my strong
more
suit.
about this.
Even if you roll another net 20.
This is where we need Elden.
Eldwin.
Elwin, he's the investigator.
Oh, look.
Here,
Oh, that's
Here, I gotta throw one out
apparently
before I
have-
take this phone call.
Apparently, I have a whopping 1 insight point that I plan on using.
Or inspiration point.
Yeah, so it's marked as insight. I'm guessing it got wording got changed at some point, and I just
Yeah.
never edited it.
That's fine. So +2.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh god, so yeah, just 13.
Alright. And Nasira, if you're looking at this, you would notice on the eastern wall here, there's little holes, almost like some kind of drainage thing going into the wall there. It's really odd.
would point that out to everyone. Like,
Like basically almost like a drain against the bottom of the wall, like as if water was supposed to drain into it.
this place was built by elementals, so I guess I don't know.
But yeah, there are like
Yeah.
little holes, and like it looks like beyond it's kind of dark inside, whatever that is.
But I don't see any.
You have
Yeah, I
dark
know.
vision, right?
And blind sight, yeah.
Blind sight. So it's I mean, if you look into the holes, I assume that's what you were asking.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't really see anything. It's kind of dark in there.
Andre,
Unless-
can you put light on a pebble real quick?
E. I'll like cast light on a pebble and just kind of
And I'll drop it down in the grate.
yeah.
Alright, so give me a perception check. Anyone can.
Da, 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 da.
Hey, I rolled
29.
higher than Andre for one. No, you've got advantage.
No, I've got advantage,
Yeah.
so 29.
So Anvir kind of gets down and looks in there, and you think you see.
What do my elven eyes see?
You think you see there is a small button on the inside of the grate there, which is kind of weird.
How far past the grate is the button?
It's like right on the inside. Like you could put your finger in and push it if you wanted.
Should we push it?
Everyone be ready in case this goes very poorly. I will push it.
Okay,
All
do
right.
it.
So you push the button. There is a click.
Haha.
And a door opens.
We found another. We
Hello,
found
my
another fallback
pretty.
room, guys.
A bigger room.
Though this room again just looks like it has some debris in it. You don't see anything that jumps out at you as being, very valuable.
I guess
looked
we
for
would
it anyway.
Through it again, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Another perception.
Yeah.
Ooh, 33.
All right. So it doesn't look like there's much in the pile over here. However, on the northern part of the wall, you would notice
A hidden wall inside a hidden wall.
You would see. It looks like what you thought was just kind of a cracked area. It seems hollow. Though there's a section of the wall that's kind of cracked, and if you look at it closely, you think that the wall there is hollow. Investigation might tell you more here.
Gotta love it when most of the group has a -1 in intelligence.
Nasira is stumped. She's like,
Investigation.
look at these rolls.
16.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It just seems like part of the wall there is hollow. But like you just knock on it a few times, but you don't see a way of like opening anything.
All right, Volley, now you try. No.
I was about to say, Volley, you want to try and chip away?
You
at
can
it,
roll
see
for Volley if you want, or the captain.
I rolled the captain. He got
Let's
16.
see. Does he have investigation at all? No, he has perception, but not investigation. So just
Yeah, it would just be a
Insult.
straight roll. Volley just shrugs. He says, "I don't know. That's suspicious."
You know, I'm rolling in the dark. So if we get a light in, can I get another roll?
I would say you probably would need a light to even attempt it.
Well, then Robert doesn't
We
even get an attempt.
dropped the pebble of light in here.
Or
Above
you'd be
light,
at,
you get?
you'd be at disadvantage. Oh, you have a light spell in here? Sure, you can pull
Well,
out
didn't
a
we drop
torch.
the pebble with the light in it when we were trying to open the first door?
You dropped it in the grate down below.
Oh, okay. Well, Anvir can transfer it if needed.
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, if you want to pull out a torch, you can. Just say you cast light on one of the pieces of debris or something.
So I
But
think this is the room we should fall back to if we need to fall back again. Push
Well,
that button.
do we see a way to close it from here?
Can we push the button again?
yeah, so if you reach out, well, actually, if you look from this side, there is a handle, and it looks like you can slide it shut. You're
Perfect.
assuming you can slide
Okay.
it open as well.
Easy
I'll
then.
stand outside and we can test it.
Yeah, good idea.
I was just thinking, do we want? Because maybe we shut this door, and maybe we try and get Volley to bash the wall a bit. Because if it's hollow, maybe there's something behind it.
Bully says, well, do you have a pickaxe or something? That might make some noise, though. I
Well,
guess
I
if
mean,
we
you can't
shut
like
the door.
shape stone or whatever.
Not currently.
We have a potion of gaseous form.
Oh,
Work.
But just one, and it would be bad for one of us to get stuck on the other side of the wall.
Yeah. It's not a terrible consideration.
I don't have a pickaxe, but I have a crowbar.
So you think you hear some noise coming from over here. It sounds
Alright,
like
so let's-
footsteps coming from...
Let's come inside here, Robert. And well, did we test it real quick? We'll slide the door shut, Robert, and then we'll see if we can open it back up. And if we don't open it back up right away, then you have to press the button.
So you don't think you have time. The footsteps are getting pretty close.
Okay, get in here, Robert.
All right, okay, all right.
I was like, whoop, quickly jumps in.
I would cancel the light spell.
Yeah, we can always gaseous form out, I guess.
Well, we've only got one. Oh, that's true. Yeah, like if we were stuck in here. Gotcha.
Did you go in, Robert? I still see you in the
Yeah.
hall.
It's because it moved my camera somewhere else for some reason.
Alright, so you quickly get in and close the door. You would then, like, a moment later, just hear the footsteps coming back and around. It might be those guys who came through searching, returning. But yes, you are in another secret room.
Okay.
Captain says, it's a good thing you guys find all these places. Gives us some fallback areas.
Good to have Anvir's eyes with us.
Probably less
Um,
suspicion in this area, Voley says. We didn't, kill a bunch of people just outside the door.
Right. I'm just looking through my pack. Nasira's trying to get ideas for possible. Yeah, gaseous forms is all I've got. That, or we just come back here.
I do have a
I'm
thought.
feeling better.
I do technically have a thought.
Yeah?
I keep forgetting how new rules work. So technically I could stone shape.
Technically, you can still shape.
Yes. Because new divine intervention is any cleric spell of 5th level or lower ones would do.
Haven't you heard that there are no technicalities?
Oh, is divine intervention once a day now?
Yeah, divine intervention is just an extra 5th level slot a day, but it just doesn't need to be a like one you have prepared and doesn't need the required material requirements.
It's interesting.
Oh, well then. Why
Yeah,
not? I
hold on.
suppose.
I'll link it so you can see. This is the new one.
Alright, so you're gonna try to stone shape it?
I'm putting it through as a option, yeah, but I
think
that
that's
might be out
huge.
of stuff. Yeah, so I will use my divine intervention to do.
Alright, so you point at the wall, concentrating as the stone begins to move, obeying your command.
What do you think, Sildar?
Are you just making like trying to make like an archway or something?
If I can find stone shape, I think it literally says you can make like a door or a door frame in a stone wall.
Alright, we'll go ahead and link stone shape.
I don't actually have it on my list, so I'm just trying to find it in the compendium.
There's a website called 5E Tools.
Yeah, and you can't drag and drop the new stone shape. I guess I'll look it up.
Got it.
Alright.
And that's the 2024.
Or make a small passage through. Okay, so I don't think it's actual door. It's just the fact that you can
Basically a 5-foot hole, basically.
yeah, I could make like a little archway, yeah.
Alright, so it seems the other side of the area is a room.
Ooh.
Whatever secret door was here, you completely destroyed it, making just a little hallway. If there was one. You would see as the stone moves, a greenish gas starts to come out of the floor here. There may have been a trap.
Can I
Oops.
can I throw something down on top of the vent, like some of the debris?
It's gas. I mean, it would cover it, but you think it would come through. You're immune to poison, right?
I am.
So yeah, you think it is a poisonous gas. You might be unaffected, but given time, this whole area might fill with the gas.
Can I try and disarm it?
Can you what?
Try and disarm it? With the trap?
Yeah, sure, if you want to take a quick look at it. The DC would be 25 at this point, though.
Jesus.
You know what? I'll say 20.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It was 20
Ow.
before.
Guide him.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll give him guidance on
So you
peaceful.
quickly.
Would it be
It would be sleight of hand.
sleight of hand? Okay.
Oh, but the rolls are the same, so I'm just going to roll this. Oh, there you go.
Alright. So yeah, you quickly. I'm gonna need a con save from you though, as you basically put your face right in the gas.
Cool. What's the DC on this one? Doesn't matter.
Alright, so you would make it. So you begin coughing a bunch. Taking 10 points of poison damage. You quickly use your tools to find what's left of the triggering mechanism and basically like switch it off, and the gas would subside. So there's a little bit of poison gas in here, but luckily you kept it from filling the whole place.
Well, that was a close one, eh?
Captain
I
says, "I'm
forgot
immune
to look."
to poison, but
Yeah.
That does make sense with you being.
he
Like-
nods.
I don't know what you really are. It's weird.
A dead man walking.
Voldy says, "Well, I'm glad you're immune to poison. Some of us aren't."
Ain't that the truth?
Alright, so it looks like there's some old paintings in this room, along
Other
with a
paintings?
chest.
Henri, can we turn on the light?
I will step up to the chest before I cast light, so he can't see it first. Then I will cast light and check for traps.
Alright. You casting on yourself?
Yeah, I'd cast it on like my pendant or my shield or something.
Alright, so mark yourself as a light source. Let's see, did that work? Do you have light?
Yes, I just saw it get brighter.
Alright.
And yeah, checking the chest for traps.
I can
before Robert
finally
gets
see.
his eyes on it.
So I'll assume you had the light on, or else he could not have technically disabled that thing.
Oh, that's fair then.
But yeah,
just-
there, like I said, there is a chest and some paintings.
Alright, Andre, is the chest trapped or not?
I think you're good, my man.
Very cool. Come to Papa!
Picking that, I'm just gonna have a quick gaze
Oh,
at these paintings and see what they.
Yeah, so it looks like a very tough lock. Again, DC 25, but the chest itself does not seem to be trapped.
I shall guide him. Can I give him guidance on a lockpick?
It's a skill check, right?
Yeah, it would be a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause I think
would
the
be,
new rules don't really use thieves' tools, do they?
well, you use skills with the tool, so it
Yeah.
depends on like, and you have advantage if you have proficiency in both the tool and the skill you're using.
Oh, I do, actually.
All right, so yeah, you would have advantage.
Oh, so in that case, you go to net 20.
So yeah,
Is that part of the new rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, if you have both, like I said, the tool and sometimes like some tools have multiple skills you can use with them, but if you have both proficiencies, then you have advantage. So yeah, there is a click as you open the lock, and I assume open the chest, right?
Of course. Haha, chump change.
All right, and inside there is something. I need a wish list roll, but I think only one of the people here. has
Yeah, I
a
was about to
wish
say, I
list.
think only Robert's eligible.
Yeah, so Robert, it would be you, because two of you already got one. So I'll bold you out. Give me a D100 roll.
Got you. What is it?
6. Let's see,
Is that
how
right?
many story points do you have?
They're like 3.
Alright, so you
I
really-
don't even think it's that.
Yeah, not many.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's exactly.
Oh,
3.
exactly 3. Yeah.
It was Aurora I was thinking of who had won.
Alright. Wait, do you have a wish list in
Yeah,
party?
it does.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
It's above, it's above Aurora's.
Give me a D4 roll. Okay. Alright. So inside the chest, you would find a couple of. Well, I'll just write it in chat. You'd find some potions. It looks like a very old set of gloves. Also in this room are some art objects.
are the potions labeled?
No.
Dang. Hey, these
Does
gloves
any
look nifty.
Do any of you have history?
I do.
Okay, so you could assess the value of these.
Yeah, I was actually asking what do the paintings depict.
So that's one of the paintings.
Oh, I'm seeing the War of Pilsis. Oh god, those are valuable.
Yeah. Well, can I? Do these fit in the bag?
One of them weighs
Uh,
20 pounds, so
Yeah, no,
They're
the
very
weight
big.
isn't a problem. I just
And
meant-
yes, these could fit in the bag.
All right, I might take these because we got plenty of room in our bag. We emptied most of the stuff on the ship.
did we? How much room's in the bag?
There's only like 160 pounds in there right now.
Oh, so we still have like
Loads
two,
of room.
300.
Yeah,
So
I'll
4 or
record.
500 total.
I'll
5?
record these once he gets them all in the chat. I'll put them in the inventory, and then we can make some money next time we're in town.
Ooh. Then I'm sorry.
Ooh, the 9. Is that? Are they wearing red?
No, those were the 7. That I got my
7. Okay, all right. Okay.
my brain itched for a second there, and then I realized no, it's the 7.
Okay.
I put on the gloves.
Turns out 2 of them have just died since then.
I
Used to be the 9, now it's the mighty 9.
feel like I've heard that joke somewhere.
It's one of the campaigns, the Critical Role. Their group name was the Mighty 9.
All right, so those are the
Alright.
3 paintings and their values that you basically assess with your history proficiency.
Do I know
Uh,
anything about these events or these depictions?
Yeah, I mean, there's like the you would probably know about them. I mean, I don't have details. If you really want to know, I could make something up, but it's
Oh,
kind of
it's
like
not-
flavor.
Yeah, if you don't have something, it's all good.
Yeah, these are basically just depicting kind of events of note in throughout history. You said you put on the gloves?
Yes.
Turns out they were cursed.
Well, it is what it is, boys and girls.
All right. Well, they seem to fit you fairly well. You're not sure what they do just from putting them on. You do feel maybe a little bit more quicker with your hands, but you'll have to either have these identified or take a short rest to try to assess them.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, how do they look? Do they look stylish?
They are red gloves
Bright
with
pink.
studs where the knuckles are and small holes on the wrist area.
Oh, so like biker gloves.
Fuck yeah.
So whether or not you think that's stylish. But yeah, like I said, you'd have to either have a identify spell or assess them during a short rest and see if you can figure out what they do.
They'll figure it out later. Unless Andre has it. No, Andre doesn't have it in toy, right?
I don't
Right,
think Anvir has identified.
Sorry, I was writing in the journal. No, Eldwin does. I have detect magic.
And Eldwin technically exists in an alternate reality right now.
I will figure it out later.
Alright.
Do you want me to hold on to those potions and I can take a look at them when, or we could spend some time here and I could examine them.
I mean, I think we're safe enough there if we want to have a gaze at the potions that potentially give us
Yeah.
buffs
Yeah.
later.
And
But,
Lou, I
uh,
can identify them because I have both alchemy and herbalism. I can identify them without magic, right?
Yeah, you just need to take the 10 minutes to test
Yeah, if
them.
you guys want, I can go ahead and do that.
Should we just take the short rest then? It's gonna take 40 minutes to identify the potions.
Well,
Let's-
we would. I mean, I wouldn't be able to benefit from the rest if I'm doing the.
No, you can,
Examination.
it's not a
No.
spell, so you can do
Oh.
that while you're resting.
Then yeah, we might as well. I'd get some key back.
Okay, cool. Before we rest, I'll use my last 2 second wind.
Yeah, and before we rest, I'm gonna use. I have 6 key left. No, I have 9 key left. So I'll do some healing on you guys.
Hey, hold on. This might heal me up to full my second winds. Oh yeah.
You're good.
Go
Hold on.
ahead, link your second
Plus
wind ability.
3. Oh yeah, put me over. Second wind. Here we go.
I mean, since we're all doing something.
Yeah, and remember,
Only
you
some-
only regain 1 second win per short rest, just FYI.
Pain. That's okay.
Maybe you should have only used one of those.
It is what it is.
I can do up to 18 Hand of Heals if I wish to use up all my ki before we rest. So,
Can you heal yourself with that?
yeah.
I think even if you rolled, like, what is it? It's what a roll plus your wisdom modifier.
It's 1d6 plus 4. Yeah.
A d6. I thought it was your martial die.
She's a monk. I don't
You're
think
right.
she has
I've been
martial
rolling
die.
1d6 and I've got a higher martial die now.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Your martial arts die is what I meant.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think I just never changed the macro. Good call.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like 6. You should be higher than a d6.
No wonder I mean, it was always just kind of a paltry little heal, but it certainly has helped us when I've used it. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
like-
my macro.
Well,
I
D6
did-
to D8 is only an average of 1 more healing.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, I was about to say it's not that big of a difference, but I was like 6 doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
So
I'll
you're
change that now.
channeling ki to heal yourself a bit.
Yeah, so I'm basically doing the like flurry of healing, basically, where I replace my flurries with Hand of Healing instead. So
I think if you rolled all ones, you would heal me, Rolly, and yourself to heal.
right. So let's see here.
18 d8 plus what? Your wisdom or dex?
I have 9 ki, so I can do 2 Hand of Heals for each ki point,
Yeah, but was it plus wisdom or dex? Is it?
plus wisdom.
And that's 4. So at minimum, you can heal 5
Wait,
times.
can you link the ability you're using?
Yeah, okay. So basically, I'm using a bonus action. So I'm going to take an action to smack the wall, and then my bonus action, I'm doing Flurry of Blows. And then I'm replacing my attacks for Flurry with... where's the macro where I put them all together? Here. So these build on each other, so I stuck them all in one macro together. But basically, at a level 11, when you use Flurry of Blows, you could replace each unarmed strike with a use of Hand of Healing without spending further ki. So I'm only spending 1 ki for the Flurry.
Okay.
At bare minimum, that heals 90.
All right, so that's... one more of these would be 3 ki.
Look, you healed me to full with the first one, I think.
Okay. All right, so then I'll heal
Wait,
myself.
no. I think the second one, but still.
All right, then so that's now I've spent 3 ki, and that puts me at. Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 more ki and do 2 more heals on myself, and that's all.
Alright, so you're doing this, I assume, before you start resting?
Yeah.
You're giving one of those to Bowley, by the way.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty more. So let's do another ki, and I'll do 2.
The
what?
second you said 2, you're done.
Well, on me, I'm just
Oh,
done.
true.
Okay, so I have
Yeah.
5. I have 5 ki left, so I'll spend another ki and do 2 heals on volley.
That will take him to full the second you roll those 2.
Yeah.
I am 90% sure. Yeah, he's full.
So I'm down to 4 ki, and we're about to rest, and hopefully we are safe because these were pretty well hidden. These rooms.
You're max HP, yeah, just because you got the symbol still.
Yeah, I haven't removed it.
Alright, so you begin resting.
And then I'll investigate those or analyze those potions. Did we lose Lou, or it just got real
No.
quiet?
Why
Okay,
don't
good.
we do a break?
Okay.
Yep.
Like a BRB.
I was about to say something as well because I was like, I'm so tired.
I'm back.
What up?
What?
What up?
Oh, not much.
I want to go to bed, but I can't.
Is it like 10 in the morning?
Yeah, but I do overnights.
Oh, okay.
So I had
Damn,
work
that's
last night.
tough, man.
Yeah, I got off my shift, got home, and then 3.5 hours later, I was playing D&D.
Yeah, that sounds like a good night to me. Or
And then
morning, I guess.
I have an afternoon shift tomorrow, which means if I go to bed after this game, I'm gonna wake up at a stupid time and be wrecked for my shift. So I have to stay up till night so I can wake up at a reasonable time.
You know, I do
Because-
feel like that sometimes. Are you still working at McDonald's?
Sadly, I've worked there for 8 years.
You do. They're 24 hours? Yours is 24 hours?
Yes. We had my store was famous for a very unfortunate sign we had for a very long time.
What was that?
Give me 2 seconds.
I feel like you've told the story before and I just don't remember.
I have definitely told people in this group before. I don't know if you were here when I have. So, the town I reside in Australia is a place called Yass. What's the
Okay.
Macca's logo again?
Oh, oh. Is that the one that's on the internet?
That was on a major highway. Yeah, for years that billboard was a thing before they got rid of it.
Funny.
We also had an episode of Queer Eye here.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like I don't know about it too much either, from my understanding. It's like a reality show for the following queer people, and it's like a select group of like celebrities. I don't know any of their names or anything like that.
They did like makeovers or something, right? Like people's personal style.
I think so. I genuinely have no idea. I just remember people kicking up a stink when they came to Yes.
That was darn. We're live
So,
on Twitch.
my-
I want
my
to get him banned.
My mother, the infinite wisdom of information, has interjected and said that they're a group of gay men who teach straight men how to dress.
Funny.
Yeah, that actually makes sense now that I think about it, because the name of the show I just remembered is actually Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Oh, okay.
Which, now that I remember the full title, makes sense. I started playing Fallout 76 again because a couple of my mates started playing it again, and I forgot how fucking grindy that game is.
Isn't that all MMOs?
Huh?
Isn't that all MMOs though?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if I would classify it as an MMO. It has MMO-like features, but I wouldn't call Fallout 76 an MMO because
No.
the server limit's only 24. Like, in a world at a given time, you will only see 24 people maximum.
Wow. Okay, so, yeah, I'm just gonna get it. It's Fallout 76 a MMO.
I feel like it's debatable. Because the first M is massively. Or massive.
Massive, yeah, massive multiplayer.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'd classify 24 as massive. It's just an MO.
MO. Apparently, Games Radar in 2018 says yes, it is an MMO. Hey, cool. Thanks, Games Radar.
Yeah, again, I feel like it's just debatable. Like, I'm not saying either way. I'm just saying, like, I could see the argument for either way. Yeah, apparently they recently added an expansion or like a update to it where you can now play as a ghoul. I don't know if you guys even know what a ghoul is. I don't know if you're familiar with Fallout franchise much at all.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, the guy from the TV show.
Yeah. For the uninitiated, ghouls are effectively just like irradiated humans that have become immortal because of it. They get a lot of shit. People call them zombies a lot in the in the series. Because they're like
But the show is
properly. Yeah. Well, they do look a bit like zombies, to be fair.
Is everyone back?
I believe so.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so you were looking at those gloves. You would have figured out what they did.
Their gloves are flaying. It's like the robe of flaying, but the gloves.
They're gloves of missile snatching. What? Gloves missile snatching?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Missile snaring, yeah.
Oh, they are gloves of thievery.
You might rival.
Hell
Aurora
yeah,
there,
baby!
topic,
So do I just put my my sleight of hand to +5?
If you're wearing them, yeah, it would give you +5 to sleight of hand.
Well, that's
Yeah, I'll wear
interesting. They're imperceptible while worn, so it doesn't even look like you're wearing gloves once they're on.
That's a valid
Wait.
point.
So they just disappear?
Seems like it.
I like to think it's less they disappear and people just don't notice them.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Hmm.
Like the perception filters in Doctor Who, it's not that it makes them invincible, it just draws your attention away from them.
Global skill modifier.
The global skill modifier is going to apply to all of your checks, all of your skill
Yeah.
checks.
Yeah, I know, but I just want
I mean, yeah, unless you toggle it on and off, yeah.
yeah, that one. Like toggle, like I can't think of the word.
They should have an option where it's just like skill check. Oh yeah, you can. I think.
Well, if you are you using the new sheets or the old sheets?
The old sheets from using
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, you can go into the little cogwheel and down in the center column bottom box, you can just add +5 there just to your sleight of hand or whatever.
Yeah, you can decide what you can tick whether or not it's expertise, or you can add a custom modifier. Yeah, left side's deciding whether or not you have expertise, and the right side's the numbers you want to put in to just hard modify it.
Nice. +15.
Very nice. Do we want to where do we want to explore next? Do we want to get those rooms near the entrance, or do we want to head more
I-
towards the war machines?
I hate to say it, I think it might be the war machine.
You hate to say it, I love to hear it.
Because I think
Yeah,
deeper
know
is where we're gonna need to go to find.
yeah. I know we didn't like this room was on fire and we didn't enter it, but then like I don't know if it was just the salamander's fire that we were seeing or if the room is actually on fire. Now that Aurora-
that was a different room, I
yeah,
think.
released the salamander. I'm not sure. What?
I think that's a different room.
I think it was
Those
this
are
room.
the potions you identified.
I think it was this room right here that the salamander was in. Oh, okay. Etherealness.
Ooh, hill giant strength. That's fun.
Okay, here's another potion of healing, Robert. Put that in your pocket. And hill giant strength. Gosh, none
That's
of us really
21
use-
for an hour?
Yeah. None of us really use strength, though, do we?
No. It's nice to have in the back pocket, though.
Worth
And,
hanging on to, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't help Foley either, because I think, if I remember correctly, Potion of Hill Giant Strength is 21 for an hour, yeah, I believe.
Um,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Anvir,
so-
do you have, Anvir, do you have healing potions on you?
I have a couple, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Robert, here, take this one. So you have a greater and a normal now.
Nice. If no one's going to take that potion of climbing, I would like to take it.
Do you want the climbing? Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Could be
And
useful
You want me
sometimes.
to drop etherealness and hill giant strength in the bag?
You could probably keep the etherealness on yourself.
Yeah, I found it. 21 for an hour. Yeah, that doesn't help Foley, because his is already 20.
He's already pretty buff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it
He's
in my
got that
inventory
sleeper
now.
build.
I feel like these are-
Surprisingly
These
buff
are
for
just-
an elf.
I feel like these are like situationally strategic type items, you know?
Him and Harrick would get along. Harrick's pretty buff. He's paladin. Like, if you... But, yeah. The other potions, maybe just the bag for now, because I feel like they're more like situational uses, yeah.
I put the climbing on my character sheet.
That's fine. I put the other two, the hill giant strength and etherealness in the inventory.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright,
see,
you
hill
said
giant
you did take the
strength.
paintings.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have those. Alright.
Did we take the, like, 2,700 gold worth of paintings? Damn right we did.
Alright. Well, an hour has passed. You probably would have heard movement out in the hallways, but luckily no one found you down here.
Alright. So we passed a successful short rest. Let me mark that. Okay. Alright. Shall we advance?
Hell yeah.
So all those doors are open.
No, we closed them all behind us.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
we wanted
then
to make
they
the-
were opened again by the demons searching for you.
Oh, by the demons.
Because
Oh,
you
okay.
remember
so they-
unlocked them all, so they would have noticed that.
Oh.
Because
No,
no
we
one
didn't
relocked them.
We always forget about that part.
Technically, you shouldn't be able to see those doors. I don't like that Roll20 lets you see the status of a door that you can't see.
Oh.
But yes, those would have all been opened by the demons.
I just figured, like, I had intentionally, like, closed them all behind us to make sure that the hallway looked the same. So I didn't realize they were going to be able to tell that they had been unlocked, you know?
Yeah,
so
I,
they-
I usually just block it out and just look at it as default. There is a door in this vicinity, kind of simple.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
did hear the demons searching the hallway, and they would have realized the doors are unlocked. And then
Okay.
looked around.
All
But
right,
luckily,
then
they
we-
did not know of the secret room.
I will listen carefully for any sounds that we can hear before we come out of our hidey hole.
Alright, so at this point, the demons have moved on, or I should say the devils. You don't see, or you don't hear anything from out in the hallway.
All right, let's proceed cautiously.
Let's go.
I feel like we were all just waiting for someone else to go first.
And
I was waiting for you because you're the one with the light. I can't see without light.
We will close this behind us. Hit the little button through the grate, and then make sure that there's no like tracks in the dust or whatever that lead to
So,
that wall.
to hide your tracks, that would be a survival check.
Is someone good at survival?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
I mean, I guess a 10 isn't the worst, but it's certainly not
Okay.
good.
Alright, so you,
There you go.
now Robert, do you have training?
Nope.
Alright. Well, I'll say you can assist Nasira. Just basically she kind of shows you how to do it, and you're helping her. And yeah, you think with the two of you working together, you do a pretty good job. So,
All right, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
leave
a
all these
master
doors-
tracker would probably be able to figure it out, but normal devils probably wouldn't.
Okay. And I guess we'll leave all these doors open since that's how they left them.
Yeah.
All right, each corner I come to, I'm gonna listen very carefully and, just kind of very carefully peek around the corner before we come out.
Alright, things seem quiet in this area for now.
All right. And then I'll move in this direction and do kind of the same thing at this corner.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh,
All of us or
Just Nasira for now.
okay.
Alright, so you peek around the corner stealthily. You can see what, 60 feet? So
Yeah.
you would see the door open and a huge infernal engine just kind of sitting there. You don't think it's seen you.
Is it on fire? Or belching
Uh,
smoke or like
Yeah, it's belching
bumbling
a
or
bunch of smoke. It looks like it is active, like it's guarding this hallway.
Okay. All right, well, I guess I didn't step out, but I'll lean back and then I will backtrack to just kind of let them know what I see. It's right at the entrance, like it's right like blocking the end of that hallway and any entry into the chamber beyond. It's quite large and it's rumbling and smoking and firing.
You think you could try to move across the hallway with a stealth check, since it's not technically aware of you yet? Like you could hide in plain sight to like quickly move across when it looks away. But yeah, you'd have to make stealth checks to be unnoticed
Do
by it.
either of you have illusion magic?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I tried stay away from Chicory.
Well, I think that the other unexplored doors towards the main entrance of the temple are in the line of sight of this hallway as well. So whether we go north or south, we have a decision to make.
I don't.
My concern is if this thing can belch fire in some sort of long line or cone, I don't want us to be trapped in that hallway.
Can we dismantle it or close the door or something?
I mean, I could get to the door in 6 seconds and close it, but then I would likely be seen.
How tall is the roof here?
It's
Our
about
ceiling?
10 foot. Why is there a bunch of blue appearing everywhere?
I think that's Robert's rule.
Oh,
Oh, the ruler?
Yeah, you have to toggle it, or else it
I think
shows
that
up for everybody.
I think that whatever it is, the
I
engine, the
I don't know how to
construct,
do that.
the engine, the construct, whatever it is, I think is too big to actually come south into this hallway.
Oh, you can climb walls, right?
When I peeked around the corner, Lou, do I see like another hallway off here?
yeah, so there is a hallway down close to the door over here.
Okay.
So that might lead into a different area. But unfortunately, you'd be easily seen by that siege engine
Mhm.
if you went over there. You don't think it can fit in the hall, so that is the one good thing. It could probably...
Right, but it might be able to belch smoke or fire on us.
Yeah, so you might be under attack if you tried to get
Um,
over there.
If there's some way we could...
I have a grappling hook, and someone has a 50-foot rope, right?
Yeah, we've got some rope in
Yeah.
the bag, I'm pretty sure.
I think we have several. If we've been picking them all up, we have a couple.
I
Is
mean,
there
I
any way
will
we can
say,
grappling hook the door and close it?
we'll say at least they fixed it so the doors are showing now. Before they were like being covered by the fog of war, but now they're always showing.
I mean, I have that potion of invisibility. I could chug that, run up there, and close the door. They
Seems
would.
like a good
I mean,
idea.
they would see the door close, but like they wouldn't have seen me in the hallway or anything. And if you guys come very quickly, as soon as the door closes, we could get into the side chute hallway before
Bully
maybe they
says,
reopen it.
"Are you sure it couldn't just open the door?"
I'm sure it will, but I'm not. I'm just saying it wouldn't have seen us, and maybe it'll assume it's the wind.
He shrugs. He says, "Well, it's worth a try."
I guess I
Wait,
just
wait.
meant
It's
if you guys book it behind me as soon as I close the door, then maybe you can get out of the line of sight before they reopen it. But I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
well, we have to worry about the operators, right?
Does anyone have knowledge arcana?
I think the two people that we don't currently have with us are the two people that have Arcana.
Wah,
Mm.
wah.
I have a really high Arcana because of a class feature.
You can roll. You might know something about this untrained.
Well, I say really high, decently high, considering I don't have proficiency.
13? Nah, you wouldn't know anything, especially without proficiency.
It's all good.
Alright, what do you want to do?
Are there other ways into the keep from the ramparts? Are there other?
The only one you
Towers.
know of is this, the ladder that came down. But then again, you didn't explore up there that much. You could try to look for other ways in. You might have to fight some, guys up there.
Do we want to just
Hmm.
try and... Do we want to just try and maybe sneak by and check that?
Yeah,
out?
let's go with the Cirrus. Black. I'm sorry. What'd you
What?
say, Andre?
I was saying maybe we just sneak by and go down the other hallway. Because wasn't there another smaller hallway we didn't explore?
I've already
fully?
been through here.
There was an area that you hadn't fully explored over there.
Yeah, my mini map's all buggery, so I can't actually see the left side well. But yeah, I thought there was another.
So if you want to go over
And
there
there's
and take a
two-
look around.
Yeah, and there's 2 doors by the front door that we didn't open, but I think someone said there was lava in one of those.
Yeah, there's lava on this right one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think literally it was pooling from under the door.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't remember what was in this one.
I feel like we heard growling or something. I feel like there was a reason we decided to avoid it.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure
Probably.
this is the one where the salamander was, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where you
So
freed it.
we technically haven't explored that room, but Aurora opened it and freed the salamander. Okay. Well, the thing is that if we do decide to sneak by, there's the chance that we will be seen by the creature up north anyway.
Nah, that's also true.
So, I mean, if we're gonna
Uh.
take that risk, then we might as well just maybe take the risk of trying to go north. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I
let's just go north. I think we just go north.
just charge in.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Of
Or
course,
we
I would
can-
want to do that.
Or we could use your invisibility potion.
Do you want me to use the invisibility potion, go up there and slam the door, and then the moment the door
Oh,
shuts,
give
you
me,
guys?
give me a
run?
stealth check there, Robert. as you walk down the hallway. I assume you're stealthing. Alright, so you move up very quietly. You don't think you've been heard yet.
I'm keeping my noisy ass right where it is.
See, now is there a way we can keep the door closed? That is the question.
Does the door open in or out, Lou?
It opens inward.
Into the big chamber.
Yeah.
So then I might not be able to close it because the creature's right there. Might be blocking it from closing.
It's not fully blocking the entrance, but it would be, it would be blocking the doorway. So, like, you could probably try to tumble or, well, you probably aren't going to overrun it, but you could probably try to tumble past it.
But like, if
no,
the door,
I
what I
think
mean though, what I meant though is if the doors swing inward, then
Yeah, he's
it's
in the
likely
way.
I can't pull them anyway. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
that cancels that idea.
Alright, we can just bug it. That's
You
fast as
just
we
try
can.
to run
Or-
past or attack
Run for this
it.
hallway here.
Yeah. It might,
All right.
Yeah. Alright, is that what you want to try?
I mean, if it doesn't look like it can fit in the hallway, we could just hawk ranged attacks.
Maybe. But it's. I mean, I feel like once we engage,
Other stuff will show up 100%.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I kind of like the idea of going up to the ramparts and killing some stuff up there and looking for other ways down. But I'm if you guys want to run in here, let's do this.
I'm honestly fine with whatever. Do we just want to roll a D2?
Sure.
Should I do it?
Well, call which is which, 1 and 2.
Okay. 1 is fuck it, we ball and run through the hallway.
Okay.
2 is ramparts. Alright,
Okay.
guys, ready?
Okay.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
All right. Let's go.
Alright.
Now, next question. Do the slowest and noisiest want to go first? Since
I am not going first, thank you.
Okay. Well, the reason I say is because I can traverse this hallway in 6 seconds, but even if I'm likely to be seen, and that will mean that they will already be on guard when you start your run, whereas I kind of have that little bit of time. The first person has that little bit of time until they're noticed. I don't know. Okay, I'm happy to go first.
Alright, I'm
So
right
then
behind you, sis. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna basically parkour on the wall, like run along the wall, and then just jump into this little hallway right here.
Alright, so you are running out. Go
gotta do this
ahead
as well.
and give me initiative rolls as you're running
Oh.
out.
Sorry. Yeah. Mm. Oh, on here.
Are
We're gonna
you
get
all going to
separated.
be down here, I assume, before you
Yeah,
do
that's
this?
with advantage too.
Yeah, Anvir, do you
Yeah.
start from here?
Oh no, he said he wanted to start back there
No,
because
no,
he
no.
was not quiet.
I would have given us away if I had walked further up.
I need the light on me.
So the
Oh,
Unless there's light in the
creature-
hallway.
The creature
Oh, that's right, the light.
would be, since Anvir didn't move, he would have been surprised, so -5 from his initiative.
Why would he be surprised?
I guess, yeah, technically he's just sitting there watching. So,
Like he knew what we.
well, I was
Oh,
gonna say he
holy.
didn't hear you coming.
Maybe
Oh,
don't
okay.
give him disadvantage, but give us advantage.
No, it's usually
forgot
if
that
you're
we had to do
surprised,
that.
you. Yeah.
Not
All
my
right.
word.
We'll just go with it. It's fine.
I tried to.
I'll give him a -5 because he was
Oh,
just
God,
kinda
Revan.
sitting there.
Good
So,
lord.
The first act is going to be Robert. As Nasir is getting ready to run out, you want to go first, or are you gonna wait for her?
Yeah, is there actually light here? Because I can see something right here.
There's fire at the end of the hallway, so hopefully there's some light.
There's
Yeah,
light
I guess-
coming from. Oh, you should see some light over the end of the hallway.
I can see right here. I can see light right here. Where my
Yeah, so
little
there
blue
is
arrow
light
is.
down there. Yes, you would see light coming from the hallway.
Alright, then I'll go like this. 30 feet, and then action dash,
Okay.
and then hop into this hallway.
Alright, so you hear the steam thing powering up as you go rushing past. That would be it for you, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
Nasira.
I will dash as well. And actually, I don't even need to dash. I just run up here.
Dramatic jazz.
And actually, I will go ahead and that would have been. How much would that be? 40, 55. Okay, so that's my movement. So then I would dash and move out of the way so that others can take cover in the hallway.
A bit slow on the startup, ain't? Huh, Lazura?
Alright, so she comes rushing past too. Next up is Anvir.
Poor Anvir.
You just
Sorry, I
see
was
them
typing stuff.
turn the corner and just rush down the hallway as you hear.
We discussed. We were discussing the plan together. He knew we were gonna do that.
Exactly.
I
I hope.
come up to here, which is my movement, so I can actually figure out where the hell I'm actually going. Where is the turn in this hallway? I can't actually see. Right there?
It's right here. You see
Okay.
my arrow?
Yes.
Right
So
there.
that is. Alrighty. Bonus action. I don't have any second level spell slots left. Thank God I have a free use of Misty Step.
What's your free use from?
Racial feature, I'll look at.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And I'm just trying to figure out what the best spot is. It's yep. And then action, dashing. So that's 10 feet, 15, 20. Yeah, that's the furthest spot I can go to.
Alright. So that's it for you.
Oh, I guess I could technically. Is this door unlocked?
Yeah, do you want to open it?
I was thinking that might be the
Make room
that way I
for
can
the-
step out the way
I
because I
probably
still have
should have
5
gone
feet.
further. Sorry.
Do you want to open the door?
Yeah, if it's unlocked
Alright, so you
and it doesn't have a trap.
open the door. And you would
Oh, God.
see there are some devils in here.
No.
I've made an awful mistake.
Alright, so that's it for you. The Hellfire engine is going to move in the lava. And you hear something spooling up. There is a ton of fire blasted into the area you three are in.
Do we get cover from the wall?
You would, so I'll get a dex save and I'll give you advantage because, well, actually, he is blasting it down the hallway though, because it's an AoE effect. Just give me
cover
the dex
gives us
save.
pluses. Yeah. Dexterity save.
All things considered, not terrible for me.
Dexterity. Here we go. That is terrible for me
So
though.
Robert, DC is 20.
Oh, one off.
Oh no.
So yeah, it looks like
Cover?
Anvir and Robert failed. Now cover doesn't do anything because the hallway just fills with fire.
Hey, cover gives you
so-
pluses to your dex saves.
Not usually, just to attack.
It's
Cover
a-
gives you +2 to dex saves as well.
Yeah, cover gives you +2 to dex saves. Plus 2
cover-
AC, +2 dex saves.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Cover
unless
is
they've
an
changed the
like
rules.
that's my optional rule. I don't think that's even a raw thing.
Yeah, cover's in.
Yeah, it is. Hmm?
I'm gonna say there's not really cover here though, because like I said,
Yeah,
it's just an AOE like blast of fire.
Fair enough.
So, 11 fire, 17 acid, as a bunch of flaming fuel just kind of spews all over the place. Luckily, Nasira just jumps and dodges around it all because she has evasion, I believe.
Yeah.
So 28 points of damage. And you would all be covered with flaming acid fuel, so you're on fire.
In fact, that was one off Saturn's damage.
Yeah, that's
Alright, that was it for the Hellfire engine. Voldy.
Oh god, what the hell is Volley? I guess he will. Well, that's as far as he can get with his movement, which is not very far.
Well, maybe he'll take one of the blasts for you.
Just
You could
trying to go
partially
and
see the
check.
engine over here.
I can.
What else is he doing?
I'm trying to think. He doesn't have that many things to do. Yeah, I think he's just gonna dash a do. Yeah, he's just gonna dash so he can at least be closer instead of having to just dash next to him.
Fair enough.
And can you see Robert? I can't quite tell.
Yes,
Okay.
I can see him right here.
I don't know if
Oh,
you
I
can see me though. What's the thing to look through just one token size again?
Control L. If it's a token you control.
Okay, yep, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, I think he mainly just sees Robert, and I think he heard the giant amount of fire that just happened. So you'll do battle command, and if Robert wants to, he can dodge, I guess. or
Can
Yeah,
Robert see the
let's-
demons in the door?
I can see and hear him.
I've got light.
No, I just meant like
He can peek if he wants to look in, because you can peek
Oh,
to a
okay.
square next to you.
I did. Oh, it
That's a
says
melee
it
attack.
says melee attack. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, unless there's someone right in the doorway. I'll dodge. That's a reaction, right?
Yes. And that's everything he can do.
Reaction
Alright,
and
so
dodge.
that's it for Volley. Wait, it's not your turn yet.
No, Volley gave me battle command.
Oh, he did
right?
the gave you battle command. I see. I missed that. Okay. So that's it for you. Captain.
I don't have sight through the token, but I
Oh.
assume he's gonna dash.
Why don't you have sight?
Is it maybe
How about
that he
now?
doesn't have dark
Oh,
vision?
yeah, I can s- yeah.
No, he should.
Okay, I was worried maybe I'd buggered him over.
All right, his speed is 30, so that was 10, 20, 30, and he'll have him dash, so 10, 25.
It's like everyone's in the way.
Yeah, that's where he'll have to be, I guess, for this turn.
Alright.
I'm
So-
really scared about the rest of the doors in this hallway now.
So Robert, you unfortunately would be on fire, taking 6 fire and 8 acid from the nasty flaming acid that's all over you, the fuel.
6.
So 14.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I have I have temp HP.
Well, then you can minus that and add it to your HP total.
Yeah, with a plus 14 minus 11 temp minus 3 real. There you go.
Alright, so what are you gonna do? There are, seems like there are devils in the room to the south, as Anvir opens the door to go
Okay,
in.
good.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not actually stepping in. I just wanted to look.
Okay.
I can peek, right?
Yeah, you could peek on Anvir Square.
I'll put myself out.
Alright, so as an action, you kind of wipe all the nasty fuel off you.
Then I'll run over here on this side.
Go ahead, take the fire symbol off yourself.
Oh, my
Yeah, but now I'm gonna have to run both of you on my turn.
bad.
So that's
I-
25 to get to there.
I will
Excuse me.
action surge
Oh, okay.
and put out Nasira.
Alright, so Nasira. I don't think
on fire.
Nasira was on fire.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, it was on
Oh,
fire.
it's
It was
'cause she
on
had-
fire.
She has the
Oh.
fire symbol.
Sorry, I thought I was coded, even though I didn't take the
No,
damage.
that
but
was
it-
all you like pirouetted around all the flaming fuel. You're like, ha,
Oh,
because
and
you have evasion.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you might
Ah.
want to use that on Anvir instead.
Did I take back my whole turn? No,
Oh,
just
you
kidding.
knew. Yeah.
You can say you put Anvir out.
Yeah,
instead.
I'll put out Anvir. I'll put out Anvir and then use my last 5 feet to move here.
Okay. So that is it for you. Down the hall, a door would open.
Mhm.
Yep, that's what I just said.
And a creature, a devil to be more precise, steps out.
Oh no, one of them again.
Oh.
It looks like one of those chain devils, and it yells an infernal, "There they are!" And it's gonna move 20 feet down the hall, point its finger towards Robert as a chain flies out from it and flies at you. I need a dex save.
I'm not supposed to be good at these guys. What the hell? Okay.
Alright, so luckily you dodge out of the way, and the chain would fail to hit you. That's it for him, Nasira.
Well, guess I'm gonna protect our side here and go in on these guys. 'Cause otherwise they're just gonna jump right into the center of us here. I think that I'm going to step here
Yeah.
and start attacking this guy.
Alright, so you come up and start a punching. You said this guy, right?
Yes.
30 will strike with the initial attack. Hitting
And
him
then I'm
for
gonna use-
13.
And I'm going to use Crusher to move him here to put him in the way of his buddy. A little bit of difficult terrain, hopefully. And then I'm going to keep punching.
Alright, second punch. 16 will miss, unfortunately, as you hit his tough outer armor. But you flurry, spending a key point. So 18 will once again punch armor versus AC 19.
Oh, that would miss? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And 24 will hit on your last attack. Doing another 16
like to
points of damage.
Make that a stunning strike.
Okay, so you spend another key.
See how these guys are at the saves.
on
Did you add the
con.
extra 6?
6 necrotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you say 16 damage was also.
Alright.
I thought I checked.
So he would make it, and you would glean he has a +6 to his con saves.
All right.
Pretty tough.
All right. They might pummel me in here, but hopefully I'll keep them from jumping in the midst of you guys.
and you don't have the partial stun effect, right? You're the old monk.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to action search.
Alright. Do an
Yay.
action
I
surge.
always forget to use that. All right, let me subtract that. There it is. And
So you,
yeah. let me-
continue your punching.
Oh.
Another dink off of his armor for the next attack.
Inspiration point. Haha.
Always when you don't need it.
Right.
28, yeah, that definitely will hit.
It's okay, I had 6, so I was like, let's try it. All right, and then yeah, one more smack.
So another 10 points of damage, which is going to knock him down to 2 levels of wound.
That's all I got.
Alright, so that is it for you. The Cambion goes. He's going to lunge at you with a fiery claw. Actually, is there something else he can do?
Bring on the claw.
He's going to try something else first.
Don't get creative. Just bring the claw. No, I'm just kidding.
He is going to point at you and give you a seductive smile. I need a wisdom save. This is a charm effect.
All right. I
Bit
am
of smell.
definitely. I think I'm going to. Yeah. I'm gonna. Let's use an inspiration. Let me just double check something here real quick. Charm.
Wait, can't
Oh.
you just...
Yes, this
Ten
is a
times?
spell. He's casting something in case on.
Okay, so I have advantage. Okay, then I have
No,
advantage.
no, that wasn't for me. It was because she has advantage on spells.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
so you would have advantage because he is casting.
All right. And what's the save? said-
Save DC is 14.
No, I
So,
mean like, was it wisdom?
wisdom save. Yes.
All right, here goes.
Alright, so you would resist his fiendish charms as he curses. That's it for him. So suddenly north of you, Roberto, a door opens.
Oh no!
And because you can't see in the dark, this thing gets to attack you at advantage.
You can't see it with my light source right behind him.
No,
Yeah, I
no
can see
light at
the
all.
token
goes
outline.
from the hallway into the doorway.
Yeah, basically from the darkness in there, a claw comes out at you.
I can see the token outline, but just the base
You
of
can
it.
just see the tip of his.
Just the tip
token.
of the token.
From now on, Andrea, you need to put the light on Robert.
It's on his
Yeah,
face.
well, he
Just
was-
cast light on his face. So 21, I believe, will
On
strike
his
you.
fancy new gloves.
Hitting you for 8 slashing and 4 fire.
Minus 12 total.
He is then going to do a second attack, which luckily you will dodge back as you see a claw come out of the shadows. That's it for him. Another door is going to open.
Oh no!
I was concerned. I was wondering why there wasn't an outline on my token.
Down the hall a bit. Let's see, 20, 25, 30. So Robert, you turn hearing these chains coming down the hallway, and he is going to do another, get over here. I need a dex save. As a chain comes flying at you.
Yikes.
Oh! So distracted by the claw swiping at you, you're like, what the? And suddenly the chain wraps around you, Hellraiser style. So I need... Oh no, you just take damage. So you take 9 points of fire damage and become restrained.
Oof. And the one that popped out and clawed him closed the door behind him?
I think someone else did that by accident.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's hilarious, actually. He like
I
opens the door,
noticed that as well.
open / close.
Oh, who closed
That's a
the
player
door?
tactic right there.
That wasn't me. I didn't close that. Robert, are you just closing doors?
Might have accidentally closed it, trying to get to my token.
Alright.
Well, in that
To be
other
fair, it is covering like
that
half the
other
token.
skinny little hallway we were in, I kept trying to like pick up my token and I kept clicking doors.
Alright. So he has you restrained by that. That's going to be it for him. Anvir.
Oh god, what do I want to do?
Robert. And get away from where that other thing can belch flames.
Yeah, how am I meant to help Robert?
Volley yells,
I don't
"Get out of the way! I gotta get out of this hallway!" As the thing is like spitting a bunch of steam.
Everywhere I go, there is danger.
Danger, danger, danger.
Huh.
5-foot hallways. I remember the joy. Captain says, "Yeah, I need
double-
someplace to run to. Everybody move."
Can you vortex warp me?
You think I have that spell? That's sweet.
Molly, you take care of the construct. Robert, you take care of the chain guys.
Okay. I think there's really only one spell I can cast at the moment that will do anything. Which I think is Spirit Guardians. I'm just confirming that. Anything else I think will just do too little. And I'm not set up enough to do anything.
Actually, yeah, Spirit Guardians could be pretty effective.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians especially because the new version of Spirit Guardians is much better. So I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
Alright, so radiant energy flows forth from you.
For some reason, it
Luckily,
doesn't
you
wanna
can
leave.
see all of your allies right now. So
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, see, spend a 3rd level spell. This light bathes the area.
Oh, it makes them slow too. Interesting.
Yeah, and the new version of it does damage when you cast the second you cast it now.
Alright, go ahead and give yourself the aura.
I think you get the one above Robert too. With that.
Doesn't matter, plan on moving anyway.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. Oh, that's bigger than. I don't think that's right.
Oh, that's wrong, that's 30, not 15.
Yeah, not that big.
That would be lovely. Because then you'd be getting the construct too.
Alright, so right away, the 3 here have to make wisdom saves. The first one is going to fail with a +1. The second one is going to fail, again with a +1. The third one will also fail, so they all take 12 points of damage.
Now I'm just...
Take him down, one of them yells.
I will... I don't know where to walk, everywhere is danger.
Oh, and at the start of your turn... Oh, could you get rid of the fire symbol on yourself? Before I start giving you damage.
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
Alright,
I
so
forgot
these
about
guys
that.
are upset at you.
I'll move further down the hall, but I can't move in front of Robert because I feel like I am just subjecting myself to death at that point.
Now I can see the Cambion.
There you go.
Alright, so you're gonna stop there?
Yeah, because like, if I could walk in front of Robert.
You could if you want.
But I don't know how worthwhile that's gonna be. You know what, screw it. I'll say protect you, Robert. That does mean the chain devil now has to make a save as well.
Alright, and actually there's a guy up in this room who you hear go, "Ah!"
Love
Do
it.
you want me to roll new damage or just use the old one?
It's the same turn. That guy actually made it, so he takes 6. Surprisingly. The chain devil also has to roll wisdom. Alright, so he makes it with a +4, and you sense he has spell resistance.
Oh god.
So
Wait,
he
is this the
takes-
guy in front of me or the guy in a room?
The chain devil in front of you.
Okay, okay. I was like, oh
The
god, what's in
sear,
the
like
room?
all the change on him gets seared a bit, and he just smiles at you. Anything else?
Uh, I don't think I can do anything too helpful right now.
Alright, so that is it for you. So from back down the hallway, another chain devil comes out, stopping at the edge of your radiance.
Oh no.
He is gonna throw a fiery chain at you. I need a dex
Is this a
save.
save one or a attack roll? Okay, yeah.
14. Unfortunately, that is going to just fail. And you are wrapped up. Taking 8 points of fire damage. As the chain burns you and holds you fast. That's it for him. Can be in here. He's gonna try.
Oh no.
Oh, well, that was a quick
At least you hit
spell.
4 creatures with it.
Yeah. Wow. I rolled a 5 and a 2 on my syrup die.
Alright, Robert, remind me, you're a dex fighter, right?
That's right.
So the guy here is going to run up and attempt to overrun you using athletics. So give me an athletics check.
Do I get an option?
Or
Oh, there's another
It's
guy
outside
that's
the
on the
hall.
turn order. Okay.
Oh, good roll. You would beat him by 1. He's forced to retreat, giving you an oppie if you want to take it. Well, you're tangled up, but it would be, so you could take it at disadvantage if you want. Wait,
with
do
my
you have a bow
dagger.
out, or do you have your weapon?
I didn't have a weapon out at all.
Okay, so then you probably would.
But I thought I could draw the weapon as part of the attack.
That's part of the attack on an attack action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not on a reaction, unfortunately.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it for him. This guy down here does not appreciate you pummeling him, so he is going to also try to sexy charm you. Give me a wisdom save, as he will cast a spell on you.
Cast a spell on you.
I'm using another inspiration.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
plus
advantage,
2
yeah.
and advantage. Okay, so you resist. That's
I
gonna
keep
end
forgetting
his
to have
turn.
advantage, yeah.
The Hellfire engine is going to.
I feel like Volley and Ovo are gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, I was afraid of that too.
Okay,
So
over
you-
can regen, it's fine.
So it's gonna affect, these two only, because Nasir is too far in the room for it to get to her. So they need to make dex saves.
Nope. I think you said it was 20? Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So they're both too slow, as the area is just completely filled up with this noxious these chemicals and flame. 27 acid, 4 fire, so 31 damage.
Oof.
And they are
What was that you
also
said about keeping the Revenant up?
it's like, it burns, it burns. All right, and that is it for the creature. So yeah, they would be on fire, unfortunately. Flaming acid all over them. Voli, at the start of his turn, will take 1 fire, 7 acid, so another 8. Ah! Put it out. What's he gonna do?
That is a magnificent question, isn't it? Get the hell out of this hallway is definitely the answer.
All right.
Or at least less visibly into it. So that's God. God, that's his movement to get there. Jeez, that's not great. What does he want to do? Does he want to just scrape the shit off him so he doesn't die? I think that's the answer. Yeah, he's just gonna use his action to scrape this shit off him so he doesn't just die.
All right, so he is no longer has flaming acid on him.
And then he can't get Robert to dodge because he's restrained, if I remember correctly. Dodging doesn't work while restrained.
No, it would not.
Yeah, because I think dodging says doesn't work if you reduce to 0 or whatever. That's
Yeah, if you have
speed.
no movement.
So yeah, it doesn't specify that I have to tell them what to do, so I will just give the battle command to Nasira and she can decide what she wants to do.
Oh, I'll definitely punch this guy.
Alright, so Volley's like, you got him, girl. And Nasir
Get him,
punches
girl!
Get him. As he's trying to charm you, you just clock him right in the face.
That was a
17.
good punch, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my nose! And he is down to 3 levels of wound already.
Nice.
Alright, anything
Can I
else?
move him with pressure on a reaction tech?
Would be it.
Alright, so Volley isn't very far down the hallway, is he? Is he gonna stop
Nasira
there?
asked a question. That's his movement.
Oh, I see.
Because he had to go. Because he had to get through the guy. He could have dashed, but then he just would have been burning still and running into more enemies.
Okay.
I want to.
Yeah.
I wanted to use pressure on him. I think it's once per turn, not once per round. So I think I could have moved him when I hit him just now, right?
Yeah. So where are you moving him?
Put him back in the corner.
All right. So the captain goes. The other captain. He
He's gonna put himself out.
he gains 10 health immediately. He's
Thank goodness.
regenerated.
But he's also on fire.
Yeah. So he takes 8 points of damage, 7 acid, 1 fire.
So he gains 2.
So he gains 2. It's like,
And then he's gonna
ah!
put himself out.
Okay. So he is no longer burning.
And then I'm gonna have him move here.
Into the room.
Yeah.
I need to get further, honestly. 'cause
He would
where
have to
Volley
be
is
further
standing
into
right
the
now-
room to avoid the fire, just FYI. Because it kind of comes right onto this square where he is.
Yeah, I know Volley's getting hit again. It's depressing. Now that I think about it, I should have used these actions.
Well, then I guess
Well,
I will have him go this way.
Oh, okay.
That would have been 5, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, you think he'll be safe there. So that's it for the Revenant, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so
I don't think
new round is going to be Robert. So you are still restrained. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll draw. Hold on, I'll just draw my dagger and attack the guy in front of me.
Alright, so you can attack at disadvantage. So you pull out your dagger and stab at that guy. So you are wrapped up.
Thanks.
Ooh, natural 1. Now it's going to miss with the first attack.
Alright, so since I missed, I get studied attacks, giving me advantage.
Okay.
So it just
That's a
washes
wash.
out.
Yeah, so just normal attack.
Attack number 2.
Oh, yeah,
26.
26 will strike him.
Let me see if I can add anything to this. I'll try to trip him on top of it.
Okay, so another 8. Or another, yes, so 16 damage.
I have to
And
make
he
a
has to roll-
DC 18 strength save.
Ooh, so he will fail with a +7, rolling poorly, and he's gonna fall to his knees. Oh. Go ahead,
Alright,
Carl.
so I'll stab him again.
Bro lost the 50-50.
I know, right?
Alright, so 24 will strike. You would have what's it called anyway? You already have advantage from the dagger mastery.
No, the dagger mastery is different.
Vec?
Yeah, the dagger mastery is
Oh,
Nick.
you're not using your. I see. You're not using your short sword. All right, 9 points of damage. Stabbing him
And-
while he's down.
Yeah. as a bonus action, I'll drink this potion of healing the Zero just gave me.
Alright, so you
The greater
manage
or
to
the regular?
pull
The
the
regular one,
potion
the
off your
regular.
belt, just barely able to drink it with the chains wrapped around you. Gaining
Bonus action.
8. Feeling a bit better.
I am noticing a small problem, which is I can't see how wounded Robert is because the door symbol's blocking it.
Right. I'll keep the vial.
Alright, so that
Am I-
is it for you. Alright, so the Chain Devil, who's controlling the chain that's wrapping you up, is going to... So Anvir is also wrapped up, right?
Yeah.
I think he is going to... remind me, what does restrain do again?
Advantage on me,
Disadvantage on deck saves. Alright, so he's going to try to maintain the chain, basically continuously trying to have it wrap you up. So I need another deck save at disadvantage, Robert.
I'll use an inspiration point.
I
That's
thought
a
you were
plus
saying to
2.
me, and I was gonna cry.
Now this one's wrapping up Robert, because if he doesn't do this, Robert gets out of the chain at the end of his turn. Oh, so you would actually be able to slip out of the chain. You are no longer restrained.
Nice.
That's it for him. Nasira.
I'm gonna keep pummeling this guy.
Alright, so you go to continue punching him. Yeah, 22 is gonna strike for 11.
Haha!
And a crit on the second punch.
I now have advantage against him for the rest of until the end of my next.
Everyone does.
So you
Yeah, everyone.
you quickly step around him and snap his neck.
So then I'm
He just
gonna.
turns to,
Oh,
to
too
dust.
bad. Okay, and then I'll flurry and go back to this guy.
Okay. So another 2 attacks on that one. Ooh, he's gonna dodge, but you do strike just barely with the second. Hitting him for 10 and 10, so 20.
That's my turn.
Alright. So that was it for you. The Cambion, annoyed that he could not charm you, is just going to try to slash you a bunch. 21 will just hit.
Mm-hmm.
Clawing you for 7 slashing, 8 fire, so 15. Unless you have some resistance to fire.
Yeah, I'm resistant to fire.
Okay, so that's 11. Second claw, luckily will miss, and you dodge. This Cambion over north of Robert is going to stand, and he is going to start chanting.
I
So
wish I had
Robert,
that
I
one.
need a wisdom save.
Inspiration point?
Okay, plus 2.
Wait, can I use those? I can use those as many times as I want, right?
As many points as you have, yeah.
Okay.
I hope,
I've already used 3 this
hopefully-
combat.
Hopefully you're subtracting them when you use them. Oh!
I am. I have 2 left.
Abominable.
Nope.
Alright, so you are affected by a dominate.
Have fun, guys. Can we put it in chat?
You can put what in chat?
Dominate? I don't know what that does.
Well,
It's under his command now.
I'll tell you what it does. He is going to... He's going to tell you to do stuff, and you gotta do it. So he would say, kill your elf friend. And wait, let me just
Oh, no.
make sure.
Which one? Like, which one?
There's only one elf. I'm the only elf in the group. Oh, there's a
Ollie's an
Roar.
elf.
Oh, true. I'm assuming he means me.
He can attack
Well-
the captain.
Well, friends is a strong word.
I mean, you've known Captain Orvo the longest.
He's
Oh, he
not
said
an
elf.
elf. Yeah, he's not an
Oh,
elf.
gift. No, he's a gift, isn't he?
Are Gith elves?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
They're
Yeah, so
all
he
set
can
up
give
on
you basic command or just take control of you. So yeah, he'll just tell you to kill Anvir, basically.
That's his
Uh,
turn. His turn. He starts to do that, right?
Yeah, well, on Robert's turn, he has to try
Yeah,
to
that's
follow the command.
Andre's making plans to not be here for that.
Okay, so
Well,
that's
no, I'm
it
making
for.
plans for the effect not be there.
Well, actually, yeah, because he uses action, so that's it for the Cambion. This Chain Devil, which I think is the. Is this the one that wrapped you up, Anvir?
No, that I think it's this one because that one was injured by my aura when I walked up.
Yeah, so this one is going to try to whip you at advantage with his chain. Whoosh.
Shield.
Well, he might not even hit you. So, oh, well, with
Oh,
advantage.
true, right. That's
Uh,
true. It's also after the hit that I choose shield, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he
Yeah.
rolled a 25. I don't think you can shield that.
No.
So the first chain is going to strike for 10 slashing. And he's going to attack again. Whoosh. 18 luckily will miss you. That's going to be it for him. As you manage to get your shield in the way, even wrapped in chains, blocking. Anvir. So Robert is looking at you with murderous intent.
Do I know what just happened to him? Just to clarify. Like,
Do you have Arcana?
um,
Because Dominate
No,
is
I
an
don't.
arcane spell.
yeah, it's weird. I don't have training, but I have a class feature that lets me add a bunch to it.
So I'll say, with your religious knowledge, you do think Robert has been placed under some kind of charm effect.
Do I have any idea on the level of spell it would require to charm to do that?
That it seems like it would be a powerful spell, because if it is
Yeah.
a Dominate, then that is a very high level spell.
Well, Anvir pretty much only has a 4th or a 6th to use, so I think he's going to use the 6th. And Dispel Magic.
Alright, so 6th level Dispel. You would have to make a check, because it is higher than 6th level.
Damn it. Should have. Oh well. Roll the die.
So DC is 18 on this.
Oh, God.
It's a
That's
very
gonna be
powerful
annoying.
charm. It would be a wisdom check, ability check.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking about it. I need to roll what? I need to roll a 15 or higher.
Oh,
'Cause my
really? You only have
-2.
+3 to wisdom?
No,
Oh,
I have
you have
+5,
minus
so I'm
2.
also-
Ugh. That's rough. Oh.
No.
Alright, so unfortunately that would fail, and he still looks angry. I'll say, let me check something. Is Dominate? It's not a pre-spell, is it?
I think not, no.
Yeah, I think it's just Arcane. And none of you have Arcana. Okay. Unfortunate.
No, the two people who have Arcana aren't here.
Bastards. Alright, I'll have Voli say, if it's like other charms, if he takes damage, he might be able to break out of it. Apparently Voli knows something about charm spells.
Well, that was my action. I've got nothing else I can do.
Alright, so the Chain Devil, who is wrapping you up, is going to attempt to continue to wrap you up, so I need a dex save at disadvantage. Alright, so unfortunately you remain wrapped up. The Cambion in the room can't get past, so he's going to back up for now and just dodge. The other Cambion, that guy's dead. So the engine is going to take its last blast. Voli needs to give me another dex save. As more fuel gets sprayed into the hallway there. Oh, look at him go. So he would make it. preparing, he jumps out of the way. So he would take 11 damage, but he is not on fire. He just gets burned a bit. Voli, what are you gonna do?
God, what is he gonna do?
It's a sticky situation.
Try to whip Robert. You're the one that
True.
suggested damaging him.
Although that would
Yeah,
be
whip
really
Robert
bad if
and
you
give
gave
him
him
advantage.
advantage and he failed the save.
To be fair, it does say if he's an ally, which I don't think he would technically classify as an ally right now.
True. All right, sure. I'll just say it wouldn't give him advantage then.
I think that's going to be the best bet, though, is to... Because the whip has range. So you can just move up behind this guy and whip Robert.
Okay. So Robert, you go ahead and do an attack because you have to hit him.
Yeah.
19. Oh, I think that just
19 misses.
misses.
Mm.
Needed one more. So
It'll
Robert.
be less than that, because I think it's not there, but I'm pretty sure Volley had exhaustion.
Oh, did he? All right. So he does have, his other attack. He could try again.
It's just as likely to hit.
Might as well try.
Yeah. But, yeah, he'll
'Cause he
just
only
try and
rolled a
whip again.
10. He only rolled a 10 on the die, so.
There we go.
Oh, 25. All right. So you whip Robert. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. 9 slashing. So Robert, you get another wisdom save. DC 14.
Are they gonna use another inspiration point?
All right. So you're like, what's wrong with me? Why do I want to kill my ally? No. There you go.
17?
So you snap
now
out
you
of
have
it.
advantage.
I
Yeah.
was about, I was
No,
about
you
to
don't
ask if he's an ally.
retroactively get advantage.
Damn it.
When he
I
was
was
whipped,
gonna
he was
ask.
not an ally.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Would be ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll use battle command on.
Hey, Robert actually has a dagger in his hand, by the way.
So yeah, you shake your head like, thanks, Voli. Gives you a thumbs up. All right, anything else for Voli? Battle command.
use the battle command on Robert.
All right, Robert.
Oh.
You get a reaction to attack or take some action.
Wait, the guy said attack your friends or something?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're broken it now.
Hold on. Right? I'm charmed, right? So I see him as a friend. I'm like,
No,
okay.
no,
And
you're
then I
not.
attack him.
You're not
no.
charmed anymore.
I know. I just okay.
Oh, like
Alright.
you're trying to. All right. Well, you stab him. Yeah, 25 is going to
Nice
hit,
hit.
dealing 11.
I'm attacking my bestest friend in the world right now.
He was just giving some sass to these chain guys.
So that was your reaction, and
Yes.
he would sense that the spell broke. So that's it for the captain. Okay, so your Revenant ally goes. Gains 10 at the start of his turn.
Can he lean around the door and like stab or something?
Yeah, he can attack. I think he has a punch attack because he doesn't have his gun
Yeah, it doesn't
anymore.
look like he has anything ranged because you said the revolver isn't. He doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
That's Robert's revolver.
All right, so I guess we're gonna do this multi-attack slam. See if he can hit this guy.
All
I
right.
think that
Now
misses it.
18 misses with the first.
That says glare and 2 attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So 26 would strike on the second, withering him for 16.
creature.
And he has to make, let's see, a
Frightened.
wisdom save or become frightened.
At the end of each turn. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Target is also paralyzed for the duration.
Oh,
alright,
that's amazing.
Should have done that first.
Let's see.
See how he does on his save.
Well, if he's cursed by Vow of Revenge, which he is not currently, that's a different action.
Oh, I see.
Use that bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
okay.
a thing you have to do to trigger that, but he is frightened.
I saw the Vow of Revenge, and when I read it on its own, I was like, I don't understand what this does. Because it doesn't say, okay, he's cursed, but it doesn't say, now I understand. It pairs with the other action. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
He is frightened. He's backing off. Ah.
Okay, good.
Alright.
That's helpful.
So that's it for the captain. Robert, top of the round. Luckily, you are no longer wrapped up, and Voli got you out of the charm.
Okay.
Cool. I'll stab the guy in front of me 3 times.
All right, so you go in for stab. He blocks the first one.
Hey, but at least I get
Studied attacks or whatever.
studied attacks. Yes, I get advantage because
Okay.
I missed.
So advantage. Second
Basic.
one will stab.
That's exactly
what
what you rolled last time as well.
It's fucking weird. Right? I'll once again try and trip him.
Okay, so another
So,
point is
damage.
spent.
Dude, I swear if this D10 is an 8. Okay.
Alright, so 15. We'll put him to 3 levels of wound.
And he has to make a DC 18 strength saving throw.
Yeah. So he tries to stay on his feet. This time he will make it with that +7 and stand firm. It's like,
Alright, I'll stab him again.
Alright, and then you stab him a third time for calling you weak.
Wait, do I get anything because he's frightened?
Shank.
So I
No,
get-
that's just he gets disadvantage to attacks, and he can't.
Okay.
And he can't approach the revenant.
Alright, cool.
Which means he can't approach you, basically, with our current positioning. Once he runs away.
All right, so you do another 9 points of piercing. Oh. Anything else?
Yeah, how do I move past this guy into the room?
You can try to overrun or tumble, which would be
And that's a bonus
That's a
action
bonus
or an
action.
action? Yeah, I'll try and tumble past him into the room.
oh, all right. So give me a acrobatics or athletics.
18.
All right, so he has to.
You're all
oppose
better with
that.
your last athletics check.
All right, so you can move past him as you tumble through. It would be difficult terrain to go through a square, though.
Alright.
Can you see in there?
No, I cannot.
Okay, this is an interesting choice. Anything else?
No.
All right, so the Chain Devil, who no longer has you wrapped up, is going to come down the hall and just start beating on Anvir.
Oh no.
Oh, crit.
No.
So he rushes up, not the best roll though, doing 14 slashing. Then the second attack. Oh, a second crit. Yeesh.
Are you kidding?
His advantage paying off. So another 20 as he smacks you pretty hard twice. Nasira.
I'm gonna try and finish this guy. Well, I don't know if I can finish him this turn, but I'm gonna keep smacking this guy because
Alright, so you are unloading on him. Maybe you hear Anvir getting whipped by chains in the hall. So it's going to strike with the first hit. 14 damage. Second strike for 16 as you're just unloading on him with furious punches, putting him to another level of wound. All right.
let's do a knee to the groin.
Alright, yeah, 28 strikes again for 15, and he is at 3 levels of wound.
+9.
Oh, +9, so 24.
Last attack.
Yeah, that just hits for another 15, and he is barely holding on as you just unload on him in one turn. Anything else?
It would have been really nice to finish him. That's all I got.
You almost did. So he just roars in anger and goes to claw you. Multi-attacking. Missing with the first. And you dodge the second. That's going to be it for him. This guy is afraid of the Revenant, but he can't really move into the room. So he is going to attack you. It's going to be a oh, actually he can see you because he can see in the dark, so he has advantage.
But I can see him too.
Why?
The guy in the
Oh,
doorway, I
there's
can see him.
light.
I mean,
Yeah,
the,
yeah, I guess
literally
you can partially
between
see
you
him.
and the light. It's a big ol'
Okay.
yeah, big ol'
Yeah, I
silhouette.
can mostly see him, yeah.
Alright, but I think a 24 is going to hit you.
Unfortunately.
So he claws for 9 slashing and 9 fire.
Cool.
And a
That's
second
sweet.
attack You will dodge.
Go for me at
Okay,
2.
so that's it for him.
Uh,
This Chain Devil is going to attempt to go for Anvir. Because again, he has advantage. So a 24. I think, no, I guess you can't shield that. So he is going to hit you for another 11 slashing. Second attack is 22. I think you can shield that if you want. Alright, so as a reaction, you kind of quickly gesture, knocking that back. Anvir, not looking good. What are you going to do?
I mean, there is quite literally nothing I can do.
Alright, so any spells or anything, or
Not really, that will help me.
no heals, or I guess you can't dodge, unfortunately, because you're wrapped in the chains. I guess you could Misty Step if you use a. I'm not sure how many spell slots you have left.
Well, here's also the problem, right? Is if I Misty Step, then I'm just.
Oh yeah, that's true. Unless you go the other way, which is also a bad
Well,
option.
Yeah, because then I'm just separated from. I'm either in the corridor getting hit by the siege engine, or I'm separating myself from the group. So, I guess I'm gonna do the only thing that actually does any remote benefit, which is I'll attempt to keep myself alive using a 4th level cure wounds.
Alright, so you channel some healing into yourself. That's going to be, oh nice, 32. So you're feeling much better as several of your wounds heal up. Okay, what else?
That's it. I can't move, and I
Alright,
don't really have anything else to do.
so the Chain Devil is going to try to keep you there, so I need another dex save at disadvantage. So he continues to concentrate on the chain that's holding you. Alright, so that unfortunately will fail, doing another 8 fire. Which I think, was it you who had resistance? Or was it Nasira?
0.
Alright, so you take the 8 fire. So Robert, you hear movement behind you in the dark, unfortunately. There was another one in here. And he is going to claw at you with advantage, because you can't see him. So 26, I believe, is going to strike.
Yes, it will.
Doing 7 and 9 fire. 7 slashing, 9 fire, as he cuts you in the dark. And then a 25 will strike again. Doing 11 slashing and 11 fire, so 22. You are not feeling good. Alright, so the Hellfire engine can't do anything at this point. You just hear a bunch of steam coming from it. Voli.
Can't really do too much either.
You can whip the guy Nasiro is fighting to try to finish him off.
Oh, I thought you had said that he had.
He is very low.
Yeah, then he'll spend 10 feet. Come over here. Try and whip that guy.
Whoopsh. Alright. Yeah, that is going to strike. So she whips him, or he whips him right in the... I don't know, how do you kill someone with a whip? Alright, well anyway, he goes down. Whoopsh. He slits his throat. with it.
The dark real answer is you send them into shock through the pure pain.
There you go. The
That's
devil...
the real way.
devil is sent into shock and goes back to the hells. Alright. What else? Captain says, our cleric is wrapped up. Can we get him out of this pinch?
And I guess he'll come up to here. And I don't think he can.
You
really-
hear Robert in the room getting his butt kicked a little.
I don't think he can realistically whip that guy. Okay.
I'll say you can see him, because he's kind of moving around, so if you want to whip him, I'll let you.
Because you can't really get any closer, so this is really cool.
Yep, 23 is going to strike. Haha! So he does another 6 slashing, and that is actually going to drop him as well. Boley does a flourish with the whip. Haha! Alright, anything else?
That's him.
Doesn't he have his bonus action?
He can't really give it to anyone who's going to benefit. I guess he could get the captain to dodge, which is
He could give it to you to attack.
me to a melee attack.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, with my -1 strength.
Let's see, 5, 10, 20. Yeah, I guess he used 20 feet, so he couldn't really go any further. Alright, now you might be right. Yeah, you can make this here a dodge, that's about it. Alright, so Voley's turn ends. Captain Orvos.
I mean, you could make Onvir dodge. That might save him in a
I'm
turn.
restrained.
No, he can't, because he's
Oh,
chained
gotcha.
up.
Okay.
You can't dodge if you have
Oh,
zero.
okay. So he's gonna he can't attack this guy from Onvir's square, can he?
No, there's not much he could. Yeah, because he doesn't have a weapon right now that's ranged.
5, 15, 25, 30. I'll attack this guy. Sorry, Onvir, but he doesn't have a ranged
Maybe
weapon.
Nasira can help you out.
Hopefully.
Alright, so you come
So,
in
yeah,
here. Luckily, you can see. And you
Yes.
go for that guy.
Can't quite flank, but here we go.
Alright, yeah, 18 is going to strike. Or wait, sorry, no, that would just miss.
That
This is the
yeah,
armored
they
guy.
might-
21 hits with the second slam, doing 10 necrotic. And
That's
he's
all.
going to use his glare, right?
Oh, that's right. I forgot he gets to do that too. Okay, yeah. There we go.
Guy's like, what the hell, you creeper? Ugh. Oh, he fails. Wisdom save. Only +1, so this guy is freaked out by Orvos.
And Orvo looks at Robert and says, like, drink your potion and go help Onvir.
It's like, get back in the fight, sailor. Oh, did you give him his +10 for the turn as well?
I did not. Thank you. All right, that's his turn.
This is why I'm captain, he says to Robert.
Robert
Robert's-
gives him the finger.
He's just bleeding, bleeding profusely, and just gives him a finger. He's like, yo, tell me what to do. Alright, so that's it.
Volley just hears it and sneers.
Yeah, well, he's like, I'm the captain. Alright, so it would be a new round, but I think we're at time.
Oh, we are.
So why don't we do MVP votes?
Nasira was about to parkour.
Alright. Just yell parkour as she runs out on the wall. Parkour.
Although I feel like unfortunately the positioning, I feel like she might end up flanked by these chain golems, but she's probably just gonna run into the fray.
Just gotta save on Veer.
MVP is hard.
He was made the unofficial tank because he needed to get out of the flame way. And Robert just ran into the room.
Well, and you know what's funny is like my whole concern with our approach was getting stuck in the big hallway with flames coming at us, and instead we got stuck in the little hallway with flames coming at us.
Yeah. Well, it's not as bad because it doesn't go in.
Well,
as
we
far.
didn't know what we were gonna find once we got up here, so you know.
Yeah. Alright, I think I need one more vote. All right, so
great.
with 2 votes, Nasira, you were MVP. Good job.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. It's a challenging
I
fight.
felt a little
but-
like, on one hand, like once I ended up in this room, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take care of these guys. You know, I think I can do these 2 on my own. You guys do whatever. But then on the other hand, like those chain guys showed up, and I'm like, shit, they need me up there. Like,
Yeah, she was needed in several places. All right, well, I'm going to take some notes. If you guys want, you can talk about what you liked or disliked about the game. I'll be here for a bit. Or you can just take off if you want. But yeah, good.
I like the secret rooms.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know, like, not that I haven't found secret rooms in other games of yours, Lou. We have many times, but the like multiple level secret rooms, like, and like the floor tile thing, like maybe just my other groups have not found the stuff and it's always there, but like that was really cool. I liked that.
Yeah, I definitely have had stuff hidden. This group has very good perception checks, so it helps to find stuff.
Yeah. Before Anvir got good, we had Otto, and now Anvir is like, I see all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of fun. Although I am
Glad you liked
curious, like, I am curious what other ways we might have gotten through that door other than Stone Shape, like the one that we set off the poison trap.
Well, unfortunately, the one smart person in our group wasn't here.
Right, we've got 3 people instead of 6, so it's like,
Legitimately, the 2 people who had arcane and investigation were not voting.
Took a
mhm.
bad time for them to not be here.
Well, and my first thought was like, okay, we know that this first room hasn't been found anytime recently, because we found the one hidden room, and we're like, okay, this is a good place to hide. And honestly, I was ready to give up on the second one after we all failed our checks. And because I'm like, all right, let's just come back here when Eldwin is feeling better and he can take a closer look. It was kind of like my, like, you know, what I was going to go with. But then you did the stone shape, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually kind of genius. But then, of course, we didn't know there was a trap.
Well, luckily Robert took care of that pretty quick.
Honestly, Nasira's poison immunity has come in handy quite a few times. And that's kind of something I would really, really miss if I did re-roll her as 2024.
You'd still be immune. Oh, no, resistant.
Because right now I'm immune to poison and disease, and I have a once daily elemental resistance of my choice. Well, I mean, that wouldn't change, because that's from a magic item, so... That's how she has fire resistance right now. I mean, obviously her choice for today was fire, considering we're invading a temple full of devils in a fire temple, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
Fire.
Yeah, I would have gone with cold resistance, man.
Yeah, right? I mean... Yeah. No, this has been, honestly, like, considering there was only 3 of us, I know we had our couple little NPCs, but we're still short of a full party, even with the 2 NPCs we've been controlling. So...
If only Dosha wasn't in the hospital. You guys
Right?
do to him. It's like,
Damn you, Dosha, for being on death's door.
it's like he's in the hospital bed.
We
Why does this
subjected
keep
you to.
happening to me?
We subjected him to those injuries, and then we're like, damn it, why don't you heal faster?
Leave him in the ship.
Right. They'll just kind of go through some rocky little training. Just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, like, we could maybe choose to have a couple weeks downtime and, like, rest up and train up our camp or something if we wanted to, kind of between missions, you know? Once we
by
get...
train up your camp, you mean commit heinous acts of crime? I agree.
No, I mean, like, train up Dosha and this Captain Orvo and Voli to level them up a bit. If we spent, like, a week downtime, then we can, like...
Well, I don't know if Captain Orvo is going to stay with you after this. It's not like,
Oh,
it's
understood.
not like
I'm
he
not
has
sure
the
if
best
we want him.
relationship with the group.
I'm not
He's
sure if
more
we
just
want him
helping
to.
you for survival.
Right. He wants to get his ship out. But
Yeah,
I'm not-
and I'm pretty sure Robert's gonna kill him before he leaves.
There
To
you
be
go.
fair,
Honestly, like, the frightened thing is actually pretty cool, but yeah, he is squishy. Like, when he did get hit by that fire, he was